Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Guess what? I have a new listing alert for you. This sprawling 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath brick ranch has hardwood floors, gas fireplace, screened patio, and 2 outbuildings.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Semo Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let Semo Health Network take care of you.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Buying a home can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. I'll guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your search into a success.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give them hell cause I'm leveling up. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level, leveling up.
Good evening and welcome back to the first of many Friday nights under the lights on Aycorp Sports this fall. We're coming to you live from the holy grail of high school football in the Southeast Missouri area, the Pit, on the campus of Jackson High School. The Indians are set to take on the Lions of Cardinal Ritter College Prep in St. Louis. Alongside my broadcast partner tonight, James Hodges, I am Bobby Alford. Welcome back for another season on Aycorp Sports, James.
Glad to be back, Bobby. Getting to be part of the broadcast in this setting, especially a game with this kind of anticipation, is simply amazing. These are two of the best teams in the state of Missouri. They opened last season at Cardinal Ritter, and they were not gracious hosts. They defeated these Indians by a lopsided 44-7 score. Jackson did not let the game mar this season and finished with a record of 9-3. The Lions finished with the year with a record of 9-2.
James, speaking of that matchup, Jackson currently holds the lead in this series 3-1. They'd won the previous three matchups until last season. And let's dig into these teams real quickly. For the Jackson Indians, they are led by Coach Ryan Nesbitt. It's his third year leading the Jackson Indians. Back in 2023, he went 10-2. 2024, he was 9-3, and he has a tough schedule ahead of him this year, but he is hopeful for a state run again this season. Previous to Jackson, he coached at Troy Buchanan for 9 years, where he ran the flexbone offense. His dad was a longtime college coach, Greg Nesbitt, and is a Hall of Fame high school coach, and his brother also a coach at Truman State College. So, James, a lot of history going through this family in high school and college football. As this team, though, Jackson, he has got an experienced group. He's got a great group, and he's got one of the most important things, a quarterback leading the squad coming back to lead this team this season.
Yeah, Bobby, Drew Parson returns at quarterback. Jalen Hampton Jr., running back, has gone for over 1,000 yards in both his freshman and sophomore years. They also have D1 commit Bryson Wessel, going to Iowa State, will both play O and D line. Several D1 offers for their junior offensive lineman, Braden Harris. Wide receiver Kai Crow, leading receiver from last year, is gone, but in steps 6'4", 200-pound wide receiver Camden Brockmeyer. Joy Toma will also be another big target for Jackson. Blaine Reagan, 7th fastest 400-meter time in the state of Missouri, recorded last year, I believe, 47.05, and that is what stuck out to me when you did your homework, Bobby, and I saw your notes on that one. That's burning.
And I don't want to be quoted 100% sure. That's the best of information I could gather. I didn't check the state record books yet. I don't know if they're updated for this season. But either way, I mean, the 7th fastest time all time recorded in the 400 meter in the state of Missouri of all classes. Very special right there. You learn really quick. This team's got speeds, they got size, they got talent. But they've got a running back who definitely knows how to run the football. It becomes a problem for Cardinal Ritter to try to go play defense on this team. But Cardinal Ritter's no slouch either, James. They've got talented kids as well, as they are led by Coach Brandon Spain, who came to Cardinal Ritter back in 2020. That would be COVID season. As he come to Cardinal Ritter, he brought with him their first state title. That was back in 2022. He followed that up again in the season of 2023 and got them another state title. That was only followed up and finished in the quarterfinals in 2024 last season as they went out. But no shortage of talent, no shortage of ability to coach a team to the highest level. Cardinal Ritter's a real deal. They were nationally ranked last year, I do believe. Well thought of, and they got knocked out early to the surprise of everyone, including myself. This is not a team to be taken lightly tonight, James. I think we're going to see a high-scoring one after this offense of Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, Bobby, Cardinal Ritter, the Lions are going to spread the field. They'll run 2 quarterbacks, still unsettled at that position. Defensively, 4-3 and a 4-2 base defense. Looks like Elijah Lucas, wide receiver, is committed to Western Michigan. That's in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I know that. My brother, Andrew, used to live up there. And then Karen Lacey Parker, offensive tackle, committed to Lindenwood up in St. Charles. So that's quite some big names on some big schools, Bobby.
Yeah, speaking with Coach Brandon Spain before the game, he did inform me he did settle tonight to give the start. That goes to number 6, Casimir Manuzuk. I want to say that's right. I will try to correct that as the game goes on. If it's not, my apologies. He will get the start tonight. He is a 6', 175-pound sophomore getting the start at QB tonight for them. So big moment for him in this game. James, real quickly, we are going to hop over districts just announced this morning. We're going to try to run through those as well real quickly. First, we will start with Jackson High School. It is Seckman, Oakville, Northwest, Lindenberg, and Jackson. That is Class 6, District 1. Class 6 District 2 looks like this. It is Lafayette, it is SLUH, Marquette, and DeSmit Jesus. And going down to Class 5 now, which Cardinal Ritter will be in. That is Class 5 District 1 looks like this. Webster Groves, Piper Bluff, Miller Career, Melville, Fox, Farmington, and Cape Central. James, that's going to be a very, very tough district there, stacked with a lot of teams. Class 5 District 2 will look like this. Eureka, Washington, Rolla, Rockwood, Summit, Park South, and Kirkwood. And then Cardinal Ritter will be in this one. They are in Class 5 District 3. That is Hazelwoods East, Ladue Horton Watkins, Riverview Gardens, MICDS, Montclair, Chaminade, College Prep, and Cardinal Ritter. James, I am going to now let you take over Class 4 and Class 3 if you would like to run through those as well here.
Yeah, looking at Class 4 here, you have Windsor out of Imperial, Missouri, Sykeston, Perryville, North County, Hillsboro, Festus, and DeSoto.
That's Class 4 District 1. You're now Class 4 District 2.
Moving on to District 2, you have Westminster Christian Academy, Vianney, Union, Sullivan, Pacific, Bayless with Hancock, and Afton. Flipping over to Class 3 District 1, Scott City combined with Chaffee, Potosi, Kennett, Fredericktown, Donovan, Dexter, and Park Hill Central. Class 3 District 2, Valley Catholic, St. Genevieve, Normandy, Lutheran South, Lift for Life Academy Charter, John Burroughs, and Herculaneum.
I'll tell you right there, James, I think that may be the toughest class and district in all of high school football right there in Missouri. Valley Catholic comes in. They dominated in Class 2 last year. St. Genevieve, another tough team. They'll have a good team this year. Challenging Valley would be tough there. Also, Lift for Life, John Burroughs, two really good teams. Lift for Life made it to the Final Four, I believe, last year. So you're looking at very high-quality teams right there in that class. That one really jumped out at me off the page. When I saw that class, I'm like, man, what a battle that'll be this year.
Yeah, how would you like to compete in there? So moving on here, Bobby, you want take us through Class 2.
Class 2, District 1 will be St. Vincent's, St. Pius, Kelly, Jefferson, Festus, that is, East Prairie, New Madrid County Central, and Caruthersville. Class 2, District 2 will be Prairie, Montgomery County, Herman, Deshaun, Cuba, and Bowling Green. And, James, I'm going to let you wind us up in Class 1.
Here's a look at Class 1, District 1. You have Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, first year with football. We'll have the pleasure of calling that one next Thursday night from Houck Stadium.
Absolutely.
Portageville, Malden, the Hayti Indians, and the Charleston Blue Jays. Class 1, District 2. You have Veritas Christian Academy, Van Far, Louisiana, Grandview out of Hillsboro, Missouri, and Crystal City. And that wraps it up for your districts that were just released this morning around the 8 o'clock hour, if I'm not mistaken, Bobby.
Yeah, districts released there. Real quickly, we will go through the games in the really the southeastern Missouri area. East Prairie is at Scott City tonight. Malden at Dexter. Cape Central Tigers at New Madrid County Central. Cardinal Ritter at Jackson we have here. Owensboro at Park Hill Central. St. Vincent's at St. Genevieve. Portageville at Kennett, Poplar Bluff at Valley View, Kelly at Charleston, Hayti at Lighthouse, Hayti at Lighthouse Christian, I believe that is. So whichever they call that there. And I did not have on the roster here Donovan. They are, I believe, hosting Saxony Lutheran tonight at Donovan. So they've got their high school program back as well as varsity squad. They'll be in Class 3 this year, competing with the folks down south there. Big schedule as we kick off high school football here on Friday night. Real quickly, the officials for tonight's game. Referee is Ben Godwin. Umpire is Chris Rushing. Linesman Jim Vaughn. Line judge Tim Harmon. Back judge Kel Williams.
Looks like you have a good combination of a Poplar Bluff, Kennett, Malden, and Dexter crew there. Really good crew. I've known those guys for several years. They do a great job, and it was pleasure meeting with them on the field before the game. Looks like the captains have taken the field. Bobby, we have the corn toss. You have Bobby Godwin out there and Chris Russian doing the duties.
Yeah, we had the corn flip. I did not pick that up, but I'm sure we did on screen because I was looking down at my papers here.
I believe Jackson has won the toss.
Jackson will receive the kickoff, so they will get the ball first here, and we are ready for a kickoff here at the pit in Jackson, Missouri.
Well, just hearing, the high school band was impressive. I said it's just refreshing seeing a high school band perform like that, Bobby. It's kind of a lost art. Band was a big deal, back these local schools back in the 80s and 90s, and very impressive to see this Jackson marching band take the field.
Yeah, and I don't know if my guys can hear me through the headsets or not, but I don't know if they can kind of stroll slowly through the crowd. It is standing room only here at the pit. What an environment it is. I mean, what a beautiful place to take in a high school football game. Our first opportunity as Aycorp Sports to be here. We're glad they have welcomed us in, very welcoming and having us here. Thanks to all the people from the Jackson High School staff that allowed us to be here, got us helped to set up. Wonderful to be here and hosting a high school football game. We are set to go, James. I'm having a little trouble back toward the backside there for Jackson on receiving. That looks like number 1, Blaine Reagan, and I believe number 12 back there. I will have to check my
22.
That is Memphis Maddox for the Jackson Indians.
Yeah, it is. It's an interesting setup, but Frank Staples and his staff here at Jackson High School do a great job, along with Coach Tatum Kitchen, the athletic director.
Number 55, Jacques Felix kicks it off. He does. It's a short kick and taken upfield there and brought up and hit, and that is number 7. That is Brock Reagan on the carry. Ball will be spotted at the 32, and that's for Drew Parsons, and the Jackson Indians will take over.
Yeah, Jackson with the full roster here, full varsity roster, and the Indians will start with the football first.
Parsons, your quarterback. He is a senior quarterback, 5'11", 180, fine baseball player, I believe committed to Semo for a baseball scholarship there. He puts a man in motion. He will keep it himself, run it up the middle, get a couple before he is taken down at the 35 there.
Yeah, Jackson pulled the lineman there, 63, the formation. Bryson Wessel, big 6'5", 275-pound senior, pulling around on the left side, open up some holes there, Bobby.
Yeah, now Hampton is at his spot left of the quarterback. That is Hampton on the carry up the middle. No room to run there. That is Felix, the first man to meet him in the backfield. That is a loss of 1 on the play.
Now they pull around there to the right side. That's 52, Jace Winston, 6'3", 250-pound junior, leading the way for the Indians.
So on the play, it's a 3rd and 7, so 3rd and long passing situation here. 3 wide of the top, nobody to the bottom. And a false start there.
Yeah, just the left, looks like the left tackle there got a little overzealous. Looks like number 53, Logan Rosberg, 5'9", 200-pound sophomore for the Jackson Indians.
Yeah, so that's going to take him to a 3rd and 12 now. Ball to lie at the 29. Marked as a 3rd and 13. So here we go with Parsons. He hits it. He rolls right, looks for room. Nobody there, and he throws it down, and it is caught. That is out of bounds up near midfield by number 11, Evan Turley.
Yeah, just a great rollout by the quarterback, as we see here on the replay. Good routes.
Ineligible receiver downfield, so that's going to come back. So first down erased. Well, Parsons really let that play develop too, James. He rolled out. I didn't see a whole lot there, and then his man just right before he steps out of bounds, zips it in and made the catch, but to no avail.
Yeah, it looks like one of the linemen got a little overzealous, and as we call it, ran a touchdown down there, got down the field, so that one's going to come back as Mr. Bobby Godwin and Chris Russian will spot the football.
You know, you can chalk that up to early season mistakes, but Jackson has just a gauntlet of his schedule coming up here. You know, Cardinal Ritter, then they go over to Kentucky to play a tough Louisville Ballard County team. And then it gets no easier. They come back home and they go back on the road and play Ebersville, Illinois. And then they have Farmington, which is our old coach, Coach Eckley, coming to town. So no soft spots early on in the schedule for Jackson.
No, every week I just texting pregame with Coach Corey Axon, longtime coach. I had the pleasure of playing football with and coaching at Eastbury. He said, welcome to the pit and have fun tonight, Coach Hodges, and we certainly are.
Well, looking at the Cardinal Ritter squad right now on the field, they look very athletic, look to be in more of a spread-out defense, so they're going to be cover 1 deep, it looks like.
Looks like we've got some conversation. The officials are going over on the Jackson sideline, and here comes...
Yeah, loss of down, so that is now 4th and 13, so that does bring up the punting situation. Ineligible was loss of down and loss of yardage.
Yeah, checking in there, looks like the aforementioned number 8, Camden Brockmeyer, 6'4", 195-pound senior, amongst others.
Back to receive this is number 7 for Cardinal Ritter. That is Jacques Beck. He lets it bounce, gets out of the way. Nice bounce for the Indians. That goes inside the 25 now, down to the 23-yard lines where it's spotted. And that's where Cardinal Ritter will take over. Folks, we're going to take a quick 30-second break. Back in Aycorp Sports in a few.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH.
Welcome back. Cardinal Ritter is in a wide receiver set, 2 to the top there. Here is the hand up the middle, and short game met there. Trying to pick up the number.
Boy, nice job there filling it up. Number 30, Lucas Cox, 5'7", 160-pound linebacker for the Jackson Indians.
Yeah, Cox saw that well, read it well, James. Really come up and made a hit.
Yeah, that's what you look for your linebackers to get their steps and feel the flow and plug the hole. And Cox did it.
2-yard gain for the Lions, so 2nd and 8 now from the 26. Ellis in the backfield behind his quarterback. And we've got a flag. It's going to be a illegal procedure, false start on the Lions. So that will back them up 5. Boy, look at this Cardinal Ritter team. They look really big on the offensive line. I believe their coach, Coach Spain, told me before the game he felt like they probably averaged around the 260 mark on the O-line in high school. Not a bad number to be at.
Yeah, that's definitely solid. Got some height, too. That number 70 is a specimen. Cameron Lacey.
Yeah, that's the young man committed to Lindenwood, I believe, to play at the next level.
6'6", 270.
2-2 set for the Lions. They put a man in motion.
Oh, we got movement there. The left guard got a little jumpy there.
Well, so they have gone negative 10 yards and have not snapped the football yet on that since their 2-yard gain. So now it's going to set them up in a 2nd and 18, I believe, from the 16-yard line.
Yeah, that was number 62, I believe, Sean Watson, 5'10", 185-pound junior for the Lions.
Again, back in a 2-2 set. 2-2 set for the Lions. Here's the hand to Ellis. That is a quarterback keeper. Manick goes outside and tackled for really no gain there. He's taken down at the 20-yard line, so maybe a pickup of 2.
Boy, nice play there by number 7, Brock Reagan. 5'7", 155-pound junior for the Jackson Indians.
3rd and 13 now for the Lions. They will definitely spread them out. Jackson does have speed to the outside, though, and the corners to cover. And 3rd down, and the rally towels come out here at the pit.
Well, we even got a couple of those heading in. Just everybody's been so hospitable here at Jackson High School.
And we've got a whistle on the play. That's going to go against Cardinal Ritter again. So their 3rd penalty here in their opening set.
Yeah, discount Lions just kind of shooting themselves in the foot, so to speak, here in the early going.
Ball lies at the 16. It's a snap, fake hand, Manick to pass. He's going to go deep. He's got a man over the top, and it is caught. No, incomplete, knocked out at the last second by number 22 of the Jackson Indians. That is Memphis Maddox.
I'll tell you what, Maddox, we've already called his name 3 times here, Bobby, and they're like just making his presence known on special teams, defensively, and just a fine play by Maddox.
In and out of the hands of the would-be receiver. Maddox had maybe a step on him, but Maddox played it well. As long as you're within a step, you can recover. And Maddox did and knocked the ball out there. Felix is the kicker as well. Evan Turley stands at his own 48-yard line to receive this kick. Here it is. He gets it away. High kick, hangs well, and that's a fair catch called and received at the 48, so Jackson will take it there.
Yeah, good field position for the Jackson Indians here in their 2nd possession.
Well, neither team budged on their first possession on defense. They showed very strong defense. Jackson did show an opportunity on the rollout there, but after that, not much. Cardinal Ritter was strong up front.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they're just looking at 6'7", 6'5", just a lot of size over on the other sideline for the Lions.
Here's Parsons. He fakes the hand, goes out quick. It is caught by number 10 there up to the 46-yard line. That is Jory Toma on the reception.
Boy, nice play defensively there. Number 20, Gavin Robinson. 6'1", 177-pound junior.
Here's a quick play, hands to Hampton up the middle. He breaks free now to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Give him 6. Touchdown, Jackson.
Wow. Once he got past that second level, Bobby, it was nothing but green grass.
Jalen Hampton on the play. He has to break through a couple of guys there. That last tackle of the shoelace, and then he's in a wide open field and gone. A big freshman and sophomore campaign, and already starts it with a touchdown here, his junior campaign. Jackson set to go for the extra point. It is down, kick is up, kick is good, and it is through by number 11, Evan Turley. So Jackson with the early 7-0 lead here on Aycorp will be back. We are back. If you missed it, Jalen Hampton, the big touchdown run there of about 45 yards, took that in and put the Jackson Indians up here at home from the pit. 7-0 in this one as they will get ready to kick this off. It will be, looks like Zach, I believe that was Eltman.
Jack Altman,
number 88. Altman, number 88, I'm sorry. Jack Altman to tee that up. Back deep for Cardinal Ritter. It is, looks to be number 7 and number 4. James, I'll have to get a check on that. It is Manny Ellis and Jacques Beck. Here we go. Kicks that. He's going to kick that kind of in no man's land. Picks up at the 30, and he is going to be knocked out there. And a flag on the play.
We might have a face mask there. Or we got a holding. Looks like Jim Vaughn's preliminary indications is a holding.
And number 5, Kenny Robbins on the return. He's a sophomore.
Boy, look at 77. Holy cow. Kevin Gilliard, 6'5", 325-pound junior.
Yeah, he is already at the D1 level now of offensive lineman. Big, big man.
Mercy.
So block in the back, that takes it back to the 25.
Jackson lining up in a 3-man front there.
Here it is, the snap that goes to Ellis, tries to go around and nowhere to go. Jackson stacks him up and takes him down for a loss there.
Great job there, filling it up. Number 14, Cameron Caldwell, 6', 240-pound defensive lineman.
Loss of one, so it's 2nd and 11 now. Other places, St. Genevieve, St. Vincent, 7-6. St. Genevieve ahead in that one right now. No other scores reported.
Got 3 off the left for the Lions. Quarterback in the shotgun.
There's Manick. He's going to look. He gets it out quick outside, and it's caught there and taken down quick. Blaine Reagan on a big tackle on the outside there for Jackson.
Boy, he just hit him right in the mouth, didn't he, Bobby?
That is Ryan McDavis on the reception, another sophomore, but taken down quickly on that one. So they're sitting in a 3rd and 4, ball at the 33-yard line. Jackson gets a late sub in. They spread them out, 1-by-1 set, 2 tight ends and a running back in the pistol. Here it is, the fake hand and a fumble on the play. Maddox nowhere to go, taken down. Jackson takes him down deep inside the 20.
Nice play by number 40, Boyd Langford. 6 foot, 220-pound senior for the Indians.
Well, it's supposed to be the fake hand and look up, and he never gets control of the football. Lucas Cox in on the play as well, and Jackson now sits them in a very deep 4th down situation. No doubt a punting situation here.
Just a lot of early miscues here by the Lions, Bobby.
Again, number 11, Evan Turley, he stands at his 46-yard line, received this punt. Felix, your kicker for Cardinal Ritter.
Look at the size of that punter. I can't get a number on him.
Felix has it. Gets it away. Another really good kick by Felix. That's a deep one and fair catch, and he catches that at the 34. Boy, that was one he really had a chance to return right there, James. I think if he hadn't called fair catch, he catches it and makes a turn upfield.
Yeah, maybe here week 1, you know, maybe the nerves, the butterflies as he settles in. I think that's when you're going to see him return later on this season, Bobby.
So Jackson takes over here in the first. They lead 7-0 on the touchdown run by Hampton. Parsons has 3 to the bottom, 1 at the top here.
4-man front for the Lions.
There is Hampton. He goes left side this time, gets a couple before he is met there by, I want to say that's maybe Felix again on the play.
Also number 1, Jalen Jenkins, 6 foot, 156-pound senior for the Lions.
Pickup of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 now for Jackson. Here's Parsons. He looks, got a man coming, and looks to be incomplete there. Boy, he had a lot of pressure from the blind side.
He did. That was number 21. I don't have a number on here. Oh, that's Marshawn Ivy, 6'3", 220-pound junior for Cardinal Ritter. Ritter was late kind of getting the defensive set that last play there, Bobby.
Here comes Hampton now back inside near Parsons. He sends him out. So empty backfield, 5 wide. Parsons to pass. He looks, he steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. There's a flag down on the play. Parsons out to midfield, but I believe that's going to come back on a hold.
Nice tackle there, number 7, Jacques Beck.
Flag all the way across field at about the 28-yard line.
Looks like Parsons is pleading his case.
And that's going to be an illegal shift in the offense.
Yeah, again, here week 1, both teams kind of ironing out some things. Be a lot of things to correct, I'm certain, on Monday afternoon.
Yeah, so a 3rd and long that was a would-be first down is now going to be back to a 3rd and longer.
Yeah, they're going to snap this one about the 31, 32-yard line.
Here it is. Parsons looks, gets it out quick. That is up to number 11, Turley. He is down at about the 39-yard line, so well short of the first. Now decision time. Do you punt from this situation, or do you say, I'm close enough right here, I'm going to go for it near midfield?
I think I punt, and that's what they're going to do. That was a nice little bubble screen there to the left side there, Bobby. Nice. The play just didn't really develop, but I'd come back to that one.
Trying to pick up the numbers on the punter for Jackson.
Kind of a spread punt formation. Brant Brown.
Yeah, back deep to receive this for Cardinal Ritter's number 7. That is Jacques Beck. Here it is. Kick is up, away. Very good kick. He booms this all the way over his head inside the 10, and it's going to be a touchback. Wow, James, that is a booming kick, but to no avail. It comes out to the 20.
Bobby, that one went out of the back of the end zone. On this turf, he got the end-over-end punt, and it kept on going.
So Cardinal Ritter will take over at their own 20-yard line, so they will have a chance here. Their second possession here. Really struggled that last one. Really, James, they struggled on false starts and really never had a chance to get anything going.
No, anytime you shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak, it makes it hard to get the offense rolling. Three-man front.
Man in motion, fumbled again, and Maddox goes ahead to pick it up and run. Gets a little positive yards out of it, and it's down there at the 22-yard line.
Boy, nice play there coming in from the backside, number 14, Cameron Caldwell.
Caldwell's having a nice game so far. He has really played well for Jackson.
Good-looking play, good size as a junior. 6 foot, 240-pound defensive lineman for Coach Nesbitt's Indians.
Yeah, he has attacked very well, recognized that quick and got on it. 2 fumble snaps already in the game for Cardinal Ritter. Back in a 2-2 set. I'm sorry, 2-1. Here is a play. Max going to hand that off. Looks like a flag on the play, and they are taken down there at the 19-yard line.
Flag on the play. That's number 40, Boyd Langford. 6 foot, 220-pound senior. Flag is going to be against the Lions. Well, we'll have to get some stats from downstairs on some penalty yards. I assume it's going to be quite a bit, Bobby.
Yeah, tough start right now. The penalties and the fumbles right now. Cardinal Ritter, you can tell it's a new season. It's fresh and it's competition. I mean, and that always makes it tougher. But they are digging holes early in this one. They sit 2nd and 7. Ball set that's 23, and 2nd and 7 does not appear to be right because that football is now backed up.
Yeah, that's going to back him inside the 20, inside the 18-yard line, over on the left hash.
Yes, that's first. Ball is on 18, 2nd and 12 now is the correction on that. Manick in the gun. He's got 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Here's the snap. Looks left. Goes deep again. Got a man over the top, and it is incomplete. And here comes a flag, and they're going to get him on a hand early, I believe, right there, James. I think they got Reagan on the hand coming in. We're going to see the hand.
Yeah, he was kind of face guarding there. Let's see if we can.
Which is a legal play now. You can face guard there. You don't have to turn. There's a hand early.
That right hand came across.
Got a pretty good idea.
Referees are talking there. Russian and Godwin.
So what we think is a potential 15-yarder here.
They're going to wave it off. Oh, wow.
So no flag. So I'm not sure if they're just saying that hand did not make the contact. So the flag come from behind the play. So somebody across the field had to have a better view of that to wave that off.
Yeah, I don't see the Ritter coaching staff exploding over. You would think that they would be quite animated. I see a couple of hands out, but.
And it was right in front of them. They had really a better look than maybe the official who threw the flag on it. Third and long for Cardinal Ritter.
Indians with a 3-man front. We've got a timeout.
And a timeout for Cardinal Ritter. We will take one as well. If we have time, we'll catch up on a few scores around the area. We'll be back in 30.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Welcome back. Area scores go like this. St. Vincent and St. Genevieve tied at 7. It is Park Hill Central up 6-0 on Owensville. And so far on my score sheet, James, that is all that is reported.
Yeah, I just checked a while ago, and that's about what I was showing too as well.
We are back and set for action here.
Third down, 11 yards to go.
3rd and 11. Double backs right here with a sniffer back also behind the line.
3-man front for the Indians.
They look. Manick nowhere to go. He's going to roll near side, throws that up in the air, and it is incomplete and picked off. Jackson with a pick.
It's number 16, Cooper Watson.
That's 18, I believe. 18.
Yeah, Fisher.
Tyler Fisher on the play, really nowhere to go with the football. He's in double coverage right there and throws it up. And Fisher comes across, and he did not make the play. The Fisher was on the coverage there. So very good position. It stayed in there and made a nice pick. Jackson will take over. And James, essentially a punt, because that's about where they have taken the ball over every time on the punt. So not the worst in the world for Cardinal Ritter there.
4-man front for the Lions.
Parsons brings his team up. He's set, fakes the hand, he looks. He's going to go deep over the middle. Got a post route open, and it is caught! Caught down at the 1 for Jackson!
He almost let him too much there, Bobby, but
the speed of Blaine Reagan is able to track that football down and put Jackson in business at the 1-yard line. Beautiful job. Parsons steps up, goes deep on the post route. Nobody home for Cardinal Ritter. And look at that. He is one step away from a touchdown.
We do have a score coming in from Scott City tonight in the newly formed Scott City Chaffee, 9-0 over East Prairie.
Here is a hand to Hampton. He's going to take it in, and no signal yet. He looks to be down again at the 1-yard line.
We'll get it down to about the 1-foot line.
So no gain on the play for Jackson.
Checking in is going to be number 44, Bobby Moore, 6', 200-pound junior.
Yeah, I formation set for him now. 3 backs, Hampton, your deep back. Here's a pitch, goes to Hampton. He is up, and he is down again at the about the 6-inch yard line, I believe. And here's a flag, so it's going to be a first down now. The ball's really not going to move, but it's going to give them a first down. They had them 3rd and goal there, and now take them to 1st and goal.
Also, we had a helmet come off, big number 99. He's got to come out of play. That's Brian Bailey, 5'11", 280-pound senior.
Well, it does depend on how the helmet come off. If it's on the hit, you've got to come out. If somebody pulls it off, I don't know that they'll make him sub there.
Yeah, I just saw him running to the far sideline.
So Jackson now, again, same setup. 1st and goal, and this may be a quarterback keeper from Parsons. Here's the pitch, goes to Hampton, up, and he scores! Jackson is in again. Hampton, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Boy, nice job by number 44, Bobby Moore. Moore just came in there and led the way on the right side off tackle for the Indians.
Well, no shortage for fun here at the pit for the Jackson Indians, as they have scored twice now here in the 1st quarter, and 13-0 and pushing 14 here if they can push it through. Turley to kick. Snaps good, hold good, kick is no good. Hits the up post and is no good, so it stays 13-0 from Jackson. Back in 30.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you've worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the pit. It is all Jackson right here in the 1st quarter. They lead this one 13-0 on 2 touchdown runs from Jalen Hampton. And James, really, Cardinal Ritter has not done anything to help themselves. It's been a penalty fest for them.
No, there's going to be a lot of discussion and adjustments in the locker room for the Lions. They've got to correct some mistakes if they want to compete here in this game from the pit in Jackson.
Beck and Ellis back deep to receive. Here's a kick. It goes deep. It goes to, I believe that is, and that goes all the way down to the 1-yard line. He's going to pick it up there and bring it out, and he's taken out inside the 10. Ellis on the run. He let that ball bounce. He didn't get up and catch it in the air. When it bounced, it ran away from him.
And he'll get it back to the 8-yard line.
So they took over at the 8-yard line now.
We do have an update from Scott City, and the Scott City Chaffee is up on East Prairie Eagles with 1:48 left in the first. 16-0 Rams over the Eagles.
Well, Cardinal Ritter right now needs to find rhythm in the offense, and usually the best place you find that is on the ground game. You just try to get some yardage and positive movement, but they have struggled with false starts.
3-man front here for Jackson.
2 tight ends set here for Ritter. Here's a play up the middle by Ellis. Not much, couple yards on the play.
Yeah, there's a little hole there. A lot of movement there. Nice, interesting blocking scheme there for the Lions there. You had bodies going everywhere there, Bobby.
Yeah, just really bringing in a jumbo package right here for Cardinal Ritter, trying to get yards going in the right direction. Looked to be a pickup of 3 on the play, maybe. So 2nd and 7 it sits.
It's like a 34 defense here for Jackson.
Here's a snap. Quick look to the outside. He throws at it. It's complete upfield to about the 20-yard line. And he's still on his feet going. Jackson's having trouble bringing him down and finally get him there. He is all the way up to the 26.
Yeah, Bobby, number 7, Brock Reagan, with the initial hit, he had him there, just didn't wrap him up, and then he ends up kind of bounces off to the right side and gets up, helps clean up that tackle.
That is Western Michigan commit Elijah Lucas on the catch there. And nice pickup after contact for Lucas. Cardinal Ritter's first down of the evening on that play. Same jumbo set, 2 wide to the 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Pistol formation. He gets that, hands that to Ellis, goes far side off the tackle there, upfield, and about to the 30-yard line is where he will be taken down there. So now slowly, James, Cardinal Ritter has found a little bit of rhythm in this offense.
Host of Indians on that play. At the bottom of that pile is number 40. Again, Boyd Lankford, along with number 7, Brock Reagan. Here comes the play in from the far sideline.
Maddock brings his team set. Again, same setup, except he brings the running back down to the side here. 3-man front for Jackson. Here's the snap. He's going to look near side quick, checks back. Little pressure, looks again. He's going to tuck and run upfield, and he has hit there, hit hard. Right over the top and hit hard at about the 32-yard line.
Boyd Lankford again at the bottom of that pile.
Talking to Coach Nesbitt, he had told me Boyd Lankford's going to be one to watch this year. He really felt good about the way he played and thought he would play a very strong linebacker position for him this season.
How about them Indians?
And that's the horn in the first quarter here from the pit.
So from the pit into the 1, it's 13-0 Jackson.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
We are back, start to the second quarter. The Semo Sports Zone with Drew and Dave, our podcast is back and better than ever. Every Monday, join Andrew Moore and David Jenkins for insight into local high school sports and maybe some other subjects. You can find them on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and to see them as well or hear them on Semo Sports Zone YouTube channel.
And a handoff from there around the left side. That's going to be number 5, Kenny Robinson. Moore on the tackle for the Jackson Indians. That's going to bring up 4th down, Bobby.
Yeah, 4th down, and here's Cardinal Ritter in a punting situation again. That will bring on, that is Felix again, number 55. Jaquez Felix, and back deep again for the Indians. I believe that it's Turley who has been taking these kicks. And it is Turley. He is back again inside his 30 this time, all the way back near the 25. Here it is, and they jump at, I believe that's a play clock violation.
Yeah.
Delay of game, so that's going to back them up another 5.
They're giving their long snapper the business there.
Well, one thing I'm sure Coach Spain is going to talk to his team about is championship teams are good at the details. And tonight the details have not been very crisp so far in the first half for Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, they've got to clean it up if they want to have a chance to compete.
Felix has it. Clean snap, kick off, short kick. Comes off the end of a foot, and it is going to bounce out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Is where Jackson will take over there at their own 41. If things could not get any worse, they look like they just did on a short kick there. And now gives Jackson very good field position.
Boy, 77, he's a big offensive lineman.
Yeah,
Braden Harris.
You know, and yeah, that's the kid who's getting several offers right now, and he's going to be a player to the next level, no doubt. It's just a part of him making the decision where to go. Jackson in a 3-1 set here. This is Parsons on a quarterback keeper. He goes nowhere, a loss on a play.
Quarterback keeper goes nowhere.
Boy, it's a pleasure watching these Jackson offensive linemen. You know, Bobby, I watched the Mizzou Tigers open up with a big win over Central Arkansas Bears, and Tollison was starting center, you know, for Mizzou Tigers. He's a former Jackson football Indian and just did a great job for Coach Eli Drinkowitz up at Mizzou.
And we've got a timeout on the field. Cardinal Ritter will take that one. We will step aside as well and get another break in here. Welcome back to Jackson. Real quickly, folks, we want to take a minute to thank the guys behind the scenes here at Aycorp. Cameraman for tonight's game are Bradley Halford, Matthew Williams, and Jake Magruder. Photography, Lydia Odell. Graphics is Tyler Lassiter. Switching on the board is Josh I. Director Andrew Moore. Producers Spencer Magruder. Folks, those guys do a wonderful job. The clearness, the crispness, the graphics, everything you see, they're responsible for. There's a pass upfield and caught. Gets it up to about the 41. That is Jory Toma on the play for the Indians.
Nice tackle there by number 12, Malik Taylor. 5'8", 162-pound senior cornerback for the Lions.
Yeah, just to complete the thought on that of our guys behind the scene, they do such a wonderful job. The creativity they bring. James, really, you and I have the easy job. We just show up and talk, but those guys just do an absolutely amazing job for us here at Aycorp Sports.
Oh, I tell you what, they make our job easy. You know, we get here, they had our credentials, everything set up. Andrew always greets us with a smile, along with Josh and the crew.
There's a play out to Hampton, misses one tackle there, upfield and near the 50. That's down at the 48-yard line is Jalen Hampton.
Finally cleaned up by number 11, Ross. 5'7", 140-pound sophomore for the Lions.
So 4th and 3. Jackson, no need to really go for this. They can punt this way, and with a comfortable 13-0 lead right now, looks as if that's what they will do.
I do have a score coming back in from Scott City with the Scott City Chaffee merger, 23-0. Rams lead over the East Prairie Eagles.
It is Brown to punt. And trying to check the deep back there. I believe that is number 7, Beck for Cardinal Ritter back. And Coach Nesbitt does not like what he sees. He's going to take a timeout to think about it. We just took one, so we will keep it here real quickly. James, I'm going to let you check and see if you can find anything else on Score Stream showing to us. And we will check out and see what we can find also here available to you. Yeah, folks, also, high school sports are back in full swing. And we are at the end of week 1 for volleyball and football. Next week, we will come to you from Advance for a volleyball matchup between Class 1 runners-ups, the Advance Hornets, and the Crusaders of Saxony Lutheran. Our football game next week comes to you on Thursday night from Hawk Stadium on the campus of Southeast Missouri State University, where Saxony Lutheran Crusaders will play host to the Donovan Dons.
Looks like St. Genevieve 21-14 over St. Vincent. No score in the Saxony game.
Here's the kick by Brown, away, good kick, and that's going to be fair caught, and he just lets it bounce, so Jackson gets a nice bounce inside the 20, picked up at the 18, and that's where the Lions will take over on this one. Starting out the new season, I think some of the fan base has struggled to realize, put those scores in the score stream so we can pick them up as well and keep our audience updated.
We do have 6-0 Murfreesboro Red Devils over the Carbondale Terriers over in Southern Illinois. 7-0 Perryville over Fredericktown. 7-0 Harrisburg over Anna Jonesboro. No score Kelly and Charleston. 14-6 Valley over Monroe City. No score in Cape Central, New Madrid County Central. No score in the Sykeston Crystal City. And no score yet, Malden Dexter.
But we are waiting to see it. I think they may have just called a penalty on the play.
Well, the Lion coaching staff is animated over there on the far side.
We're waiting on a call from an official. Ball right now still spotted at the 18-yard line. Looks like referee Jim Vaughn is done talking with the coaching staff of Cardinal Ritter now, and a huddle over here. Still waiting to see on the call, so they still stand at the 18, and that's where it looks to be spotted.
Looks like we got a roughing the punter. Thank you, Josh.
So that is going to be now half the distance. So that's going to take them back to the 9-yard line. Again, just another penalty for Cardinal Ritter. You know, it is a young staff. There are a lot of sophomores, newcomers to the program this year, but they have to really work on cleaning the details of the game up. And Jackson is wondering why not a first down on that. Running into the punter, they was like, hey, this should be. So running into the punter, I think maybe just did not flip the football there. But I thought they were looking for the penalty to come back and be an automatic first on that.
Yeah, we had Josh took care of us from downstairs. I'll tell you, we've got a nice setup here, but it's interesting dynamic caught off the screen. Of course, the staff here at Aycorp doing a phenomenal job here in week number 1 from the pit.
And Manick back to the gun. Hands that up the middle. Good looking run there. He breaks through to the 20 now, up past the 25. And Ellis up past the 30 to the 31. Biggest gain of the night for Cardinal Ritter. Manny Ellis on the carry.
Like number 4, Brett Finley, 5'6", 200-pound senior, tried to strip that ball. He ended up helping in on the tackle, holding on for dear life. Number 30 kind of pushed off there.
Here's the hand, goes back to Ellis again. He's got a nice hole up to the 40 now. Spins and taken down at the 48. Big hit there by Jackson on the tackle.
Again, that's Finley.
And Manny Ellis right now is starting to get into the rhythm. He had 2 wide open holes to hit and hit both of them well. Big first downs as he subs out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby, you can tell this line team can be a scary team once they stop the penalties. Very explosive.
I believe that is Robinson now taking Ellis' spot in the backfield. Here's a play that goes to Robinson. He is up past the 45 to about the 44. I believe they're going to mark him at the 46-yard line now with a knee touchdown.
Number 44, Moore. 6 foot, 200-pound junior in on the tackle for Jackson. 3-man front for the Indians.
Robinson, the carry, he goes far side now, tries to cut the corner and cannot, taken out right at the line of scrimmage there.
I'll tell you what, Bobby, Jackson's defensive front just looks really tired there. And again, conditioning can come into play here week 1.
And I believe a couple of those guys may be playing both sides of the football. That will wear on you as well.
Plus, going against these monsters there on the other side. Tall task for the defensive front of the Indians.
Yeah, you can see Braden Russell here on the end, number 63 for the Indians. He plays both ways. I mean, that's something you've got to pay attention to, especially game 1 of the year. Here's Ritter. Here's the hand. They look to go up the middle, and they do. No other big gain, and there is Ellis. Bounces off one inside to the 23-yard line. Ellis, another big run for the Cardinal Ritter Lions.
Yeah, to number 40, Boyd Langford. That boy, he got double teamed there and kind of knocked back, and that kind of opened up a hole for the Lions.
Not a lack of toughness and speed there for Ellis. I mean, he bounced off of man and just kept going. His 3rd first down of this drive. Robinson now takes his spot in the backfield. Manick checks the play at the sideline. He'll reset. There's a snap. Hand goes back up the middle to Robinson. He is taken down for a short gain of about 2.
Boy, nice play by number 44, Moore, for the Jackson Indians.
That is Beck out, Ellis back in. Gain of 3 on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 7 now for the Lions. You got to think they're going to stick with what's working. That would be Ellis. Here's the hand, goes to Ellis. He's got a chance. Spin move, nice play, Ellis. Breaks through, near the end zone, touchdown Lions!
Yeah, just kind of some poor tackling there on the right side, but nice run there.
Well, spin move was a beaut, and Ellis made it happen right there. What a play. Breaks a couple tackles and in for the touchdown, so he cuts into that Jackson Indian lead.
Do have an update from Scott City. Interception by Piper Rendon. Tavion Ware, one of the leading rushers in the area, punches in for East Prairie. 2-point conversion's good, 25-8. Scott City over EP.
They will go for 2 here. Puts a man in motion. They sit. Here's Manick. He looks to the corner of the end zone. He throws it out, and it is incomplete, overthrown out of the back of the end zone. So it will stay 13-6. Here's 6:30 to go in the second.
We've got a game. Tell you what, they cleaned up their penalties and got some explosion over there on the far sideline.
Yes, several plays, I would say, on the run, 5 yards or more on that. Most every run on that possession was 5 yards or more. Cardinal Ritter really looked good that possession. Really just looked like they outmanned and just out physicality the Jackson Indians there.
And the Lions will start the second half when we get there with the football, as Jackson won the toss and elected to receive.
Yeah, so big possession for Jackson here. They would like to push that back open to 2 touchdowns if possible. Back deep for the Indians, it will be number 1, Blaine Reagan, number 22, that'll be Memphis Maddox. Felix to kick off. Here's the kick. It is a bouncer ground ball, and it is picked up at the 25-yard line, up out at the 32 maybe. So that's where Parsons and company take back over. Looked to be, I believe, number 7 on the return for the Indians. That was Brock Reagan. Jackson so far explosive with the offense on the field. Hampton has been good. The deep pass to Blaine Reagan, that was a big play for him, but rhythm throughout has been a little tougher. Big plays have been there for him, though. Here is Hampton. He runs and gets just a couple on a play, maybe about a yard.
Nice tackle over there by number 55, Felix, 6'4", 275-pound senior for the Lions.
And boy, if you want to have your name called a lot, make tackles and be able to punt the football, and Felix certainly does that. He has been in our earpiece a lot tonight.
Four-man front for the Lions. They set up on 43 defense.
Parsons looks. He's got pressure now. He's going to roll near side, looks again, and just throws that football away smartly. Very mature decision by a senior quarterback in Drew Parsons.
Wow, that big defensive lineman for the Lions just got in the backfield and pushed that blocker down, just two-hand shoved him.
Yeah, that's a highlight reel. It's what you send to college right there in recruiting videos, man. He just absolutely just mowed through the guy for Jackson.
Wow. Just the size coming down here in the southeast Missouri by the Lions is pretty impressive.
3rd and 9 to go. Big defensive third down right here for Cardinal Ritter. They need to get off the football field and get the offense back. Parsons rows near side. He looks. He's going to get it up, and it is complete there, and he is down, but it's going to be a first down. That is number 10, Corey Toma.
We talked about Toma in the pregame, and he's making his presence known here in the first half, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm sorry I said Corey. It's actually Jory, and that is going to be a stop of play here. It looks like a flag on the far side.
Illegal procedure against the Indians.
Illegal procedure against Jackson. We'll back him up.
Not a whole lot of those on Jackson's side tonight with the flags. They have been solid there, but again, rhythm just continually first down through third down, moving the football. A little bit more of a struggle, but they seem to make the play again on third down there. 3rd and long, made a pass play and completed there to move the chains. They've got 5:30 and some change left to work with here in the first quarter.
Come out in an aces formation, motion to the left.
There's Toma in motion. There's a screen pass to Hampton. He's got it. Checks it upfield, past the 50 now. Tries to spin and gets it down to about the 43-yard line. Another big pickup of Jackson.
Tackle on the play by number 7, Beck, the senior for the Lions.
They go fast here. Hampton back to him inside. He bounces off a man. Tries to take the corner and does. Breaks it out. Goes outside of the 30. And down at the 28-yard line is Jalen Hampton again.
And tackled again by number 7, Beck. He's all over the place for the Lions.
They will go quick again. Here's the play. That's going to be Parsons up the middle. He's going to try to go. Nothing there. Loss of two. Looks like 2 in the play maybe.
Yeah, Jackson trying to go tempo there and work. Now the Lions with a big stop over on the far side.
Ball lies at the 29. 2nd 11 to go. Parsons in a gun. He brings Hampton out on the run there. Quick pass picked up and caught, and that is taken down for about a gain of 6 yards.
Cleaned up over there by number 1, Jenkins.
Still trying to. That was Brown on the play, the tight end.
That's good enough for 5 yards. 3rd down.
So a pickup of 5, 3rd and 5 to go. Hampton, he stands to the left of Parsons here. And somebody jumps. That's going to be a penalty against Jackson. So false start will back them up.
Illegal procedure against the Indians.
Jackson sets up with 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top on receivers.
3rd down.
Looks like they'll go and they bring the tight end in tight there, Brown. Hampton to the side of Parsons. Parsons is going to roll near side. He'll look toward the end zone and he stops. Nothing there. He scrambles back across field. Looks again, throws it down deep, got a man, and it's caught! Caught inside the 5. Jackson moves the chains yet again.
Boy, great job and scramble there by the quarterback, letting that play develop.
Jory Toma on another big catch on this possession alone. Right there and lays out and makes the catch.
And how about the Jackson offensive line, Bobby, picking up just chip blocks, allowing time for that play to develop.
Ball inside the 5, and it could be Jalen Hampton right here. Here it is, hands to Hampton, and it's blown dead. Offsides on Cardinal Ritter, and that's just going to move them a little closer. That they will take their time and reset here. No rush for Jackson to score and give Cardinal Ritter back this football time to work.
No, not with the explosion you got on that far sideline. They make things happen quick, Bobby.
Watching the clock here, play clock down to 10, under 10 now, 9-8. And they will set up. Good shot right there toward the goal line from us. Here it is. Parsons throws out, throws that toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Jackson.
He just picked that one right over Jenkins' right shoulder. Luke Randall getting some good action there. We'll have to look at later.
Evan Turley on the reception and his touchdown there. And Jackson now is in the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. (19-6). Let's see if they try to go for 1 or 2 here on the setup. They're going to go for 1, it looks like. Turley to kick. And it's up and through. Jackson leads it 20-6, 3:18 left in a second.
Boy, he kicked that football down the tunnel, Bobby.
Talking about a nice game. Turley now kicks extra points, scores a touchdown, and it's only the first half.
Does it all. Getting the band fired up. Tell you what, starting to cool off, and just kind of a nice evening. Give me a nice Labor Day weekend here in Southeast Missouri. We hope you guys enjoy it, but be safe.
Well, Cardinal Ritter certainly has made some plays. They need to find a way to march the football down the field again like they just did. It was all on the ground. They've got 3:18 to do it, but they've got to work smart and be penalty-free on this drive.
And
if they can score here, James, you bring it to a 1-score game again, you go into the half only down 1, and you get the football back. That's where they need to be, considering what's happened this game so far in the first half. If they can go on down 1 score and get the football again after the half, it could be a tie game first possession.
Yeah, especially with the mistakes they made early on in the first quarter. The nerves are starting to settle in for both teams.
There is a kick. It is deep, taken at about the 15-yard line there. Now that is Ellis. He brings it near side, or that is, Beck, and he is up near the midfield and past midfield. So a great start here for the Cardinal Ritter Lions.
Nice tackle there by Memphis Maddox, the sophomore for Coach Nesbitt's Jackson Indians.
So here now, by doing that, you give Cardinal Ritter a chance to work with the clock now. A 3:09 from deep at your own 25 is a lot different than 3:09 and the ball line at the 46-yard line. I believe Cardinal Ritter out here can take chances and start to decide how they want to move this football. They don't have to be near as aggressive, which not favorable for Jackson. Makes for an interesting scenario, James, as we approach halftime here.
Yeah, let's see if they take some shots.
Manick, he has Ellis behind him. It's going to be a hand to Ellis. He goes far side, bounces it off the tackle. Now upfield, good yardage there, and he is down at the 31-yard line.
Tackle by number 7, Brock Reagan. We've got a holding call, and just as we started to compliment the offense.
There was what we talked about. You need to be mistake-free, and they just erase a nice first down. And time management now, you're 2nd and 10, 3 minutes to go. You've still got plenty of time, but it changes from 3 minutes to go and at the 30-yard line.
We do have a score update from down the road at Scott City High School and the Scott City Chaffee merger there. 32-8, 6 minutes left in the first half over the East Prairie Eagles.
Manick again, he is in the shotgun, stands at his 39. Here is the hand, goes to Ellis. He bounces it off tackle again, outside, tries, and big hit by Jackson.
Wow.
What a hit.
I don't know if that was number 18, Tyler Fisher, with that hit. I do know he cleaned up the tackle. He was definitely in on the play. It was either him or another Indian.
That was Tyler Fisher, and he said, make no mistake about my name because I just introduced myself tonight. That is a great way to get yourself on the highlight reels as they release next week from Aycorp. Man, that was a hit.
To go along with his interception there in the first quarter, Bobby.
Ball at the 48, 2nd and 16 now. Here's a man in motion, pitch to him, coming near side. He's going to cut it, and Jackson covers up, trips him, couldn't get him down. Up again to about the 42-yard line of Jackson.
And in on that play again is number 40, Boyd Langford.
Pickup of about 8 on the play for the Lions. Clock now under 2 minutes, starting to become a little bit of an issue here before the half.
Checking in for Coach Nesbitt's Indians, number 38, Zayden Johnson. 5 for 10.
If you're wondering how many passes complete by the Lions, I believe that's 1. That was to Lucas early in the game. I believe that's only completion as the clock does become a little bit of an issue here. Manick in the gun. And we have got a timeout by the Lions. They will take one there. We're going to slip in another 30-second break before the half, and we will take you to the half after that. We'll be back on Aycorp Sports.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Welcome back, folks. As we head to half, there's a lot of sponsors you will hear from. If you would like to be a part of Aycorp Sports and sponsor on here, we do this 100% free to the audience, no charge. It's always free. We'd always like to remain that way. But you can help sponsor, and businesses call in. Get a hold of us here at Aycorp Sports. We'd love to hear from you, Jackson area. Hey, we have appreciated you being us here as we get ready to go for the last minute and 37 seconds before the half. Manick in the gun at the 50. Here it is, fake hand, pitches it outside of Lucas. He's got it, caught up to the 40 now. He breaks free to the 30, to the 20, inside the 10, and out of bounds at about the 4-yard line.
And how about the block on the far side by number 3, Ryan McDavis. 6 foot, 147-pound sophomore. He takes out 2 Indians. Look at that block.
How about the catch of Lucas? He goes high and high points that football, catches it, and I believe he got down to about the 3-yard line there. What a play. Minute 28 left. The clock will start on the wind here. The placement, there it is, wound, and it will start. Ball at the 3. Ellis in the backfield. Big line in front of him to push. Here it is. Ellis has got the hand. He goes up the middle, and he pushes down. He is close. No sign, and touchdown Lions.
Touchdown Lions.
Well, the exact scenario we talked about, James. They've cut it to a 1-score lead now, and they get the football after the half. The most important thing they've got to do now is keep Jackson's offense slowed and going to the half leading by only 1.
Yeah,
1 score.
A team with this kind of size and athleticism, you know, once they start settling in with the nerves and the penalties, definitely going to be a bunch of adjustments, I suspect, by Coach Nesbitt and also the Lion team at halftime.
2-point conversion here. Hand goes to Ellis. He's going to go up the middle. He tries, and he is going to be stacked up and stopped by the Indians there, so it is no good. It will stay 20-12 here at the pit.
And also in on that play, number 99, Keegan Bruggeman in for the Jackson Indians.
James, I can tell you, I have looked forward to this game for a while now once I knew we were coming up here to do this game. And I know a lot of other people, even down south, back, you know, where I'll say where home is for me, people listening in. My friend Nick Bembers texts me, other people reaching out. I'm telling you, it is a fun atmosphere when you've got a game of this stature to call and be at. We are privileged to bring it to you. Like I said, it has been an amazing atmosphere so far here at the pit.
Yeah, my buddy, you know, Jake and Amy L. Frank, I've taught for several years at Eastbury Middle Schools. He's checked in, and he always told me, he's like, Coach, he said, you love football. He said, you got to go to a game at the pit. And little did I know I'd be calling week 1 here with you, Bobby, and it's been everything it's advertised to be.
Yeah, it's been a good one. Other places, Park Hill Central up 14-0 over Owensville. St. Genevieve up 42-21 over St. Vincent. Scott City up 32-8 over East Prairie. 14-0 Cape Central over New Madrid right now. And Sykeston up 42-0 over Crystal City. Here is the play that is Memphis Maddox on return. He's going to bring it up and cross near the 30-yard line, down at about the 29, we'll call it.
Bottom of that pile is number 11, Ross, for the Lions.
So a minute 13 for Drew Parsons to work with. Again, he has had explosive plays. I believe the one you want to keep an eye on, that is going to be number 1, Blaine Reagan. He is at the top of the screen up there as the wide out. He has the burner speed for the Indians.
We do have a score coming in, 14-7 at half, Charleston over Kelly.
There's a run up the middle. Jackson plays it safe to Hampton. He picks up about 2 on the play.
Thank you, KP.
Well, it looks like Jackson's going to play it safe. They may just take this into the half with a 1-score lead. Clock is under a minute now. And no hurry up or tempo, so I believe that seems to be the game plan from Coach Ryan Nesbitt. No turnovers deep in your field, and just let this thing play out to the half. Hampton beside Parsons. Here is the inside hand to Hampton, bounces it outside now, looks for room, makes a nice cut, and down at the 42-yard line. Gets the first down, so to stop the clock.
Nice tackle there by Jacoby Bird, junior outside linebacker for the Lions.
Clock under 25 seconds. Here is Parsons. He's going to keep that himself. Outside run. Tries to get the edge and can't. Taken down after a 1-yard gain. So that's probably going to take us to the half. Clock clicks down to 12 seconds. And I believe it will. Jackson looks to end it there. They will. They're going to just take it to the locker room. That will take us to the half here from the pit. It's Jackson 20, Cardinal Ritter 12. We'll be back in approximately 15 to 17 minutes to bring you first half stats and more here on Aycorp Sports.
I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Guess what? I have a new listing alert for you. This sprawling 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath brick ranch has hardwood floors, gas fireplace, screen patio, and 2 outbuildings.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Buying a home can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. I'll guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your search into a success.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Semo Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let Semo Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Guess what? I have a new listing alert for you. This sprawling 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath brick ranch has hardwood floors, gas fireplace, screen patio, and 2 outbuildings.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Buying a home can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. I'll guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your search into a success.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Semo Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let Semo Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Guess what? I have a new listing alert for you. This sprawling 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath brick ranch has hardwood floors, gas fireplace, screen patio, and 2 outbuildings.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Hi, I'm Linda Collier with Young Real Estate. Buying a home can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. I'll guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your search into a success.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Semo Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let Semo Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered-down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause they know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give them hell cause I'm leveling up. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level, leveling up.
Welcome back to Jackson, Missouri here at the pit. It is Bobby Offer, James Hodges. James, exciting first half. You know, Jackson just dominated on a lot of big plays.
They did. You know, that Jackson limited the penalties to where Cardinal Ritter, a lot of early mistakes, especially on the offensive end. They were kind of moving backward and going the wrong direction. After the nerves settled here in week one, Ritter settled in with all their size and athleticism, and we have a ball game here, Bobby.
Yeah, my apologies to Cardinal Ritter. I do not have any stats from them in the first half. I was able to grab some from a person downstairs from Jackson. Drew Parsons really the story of the game. He is 11 of 12 throwing the football and 126 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 rushes for 4 yards. So very nice night for Drew Parsons right now. Great decision making. James, I can think of one incomplete pass he threw, and that was when he threw a ball away because there's nothing open and he's being pressured. So even on that one incompletion, very impressive night for the young man, already over 100 yards in the first half.
Yeah, Bobby, I'm impressed. Just as I mentioned earlier, he lets the play develop. His offensive line does a good job of getting some chip blocks and letting buying Parsons some more time so he can get the ball downfield to his receivers.
Yeah, in the game for Jackson, it is Jalen Hampton with 2 catches, 24 yards. Jory Thomas, 4 catches, 46 yards. 2 catches for Evan Turley for 9 and a touchdown. Blaine Reagan, his one big catch, it was huge. One catch, 51 yards, I do believe, and also the tight end Brown, he has 1 catch for 6 yards. So big nights through the air. Also on the ground, Jalen Hampton, 10 rushes, 75 yards to lead the way there for the Indians. And they have had a very strong first half. Biggest story for Cardinal Ritter really has been penalties, and more penalties that have set them back tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was just, obviously this is my first time getting a look at this team, and you did a good job doing your homework and reaching out early, but I'm assuming very uncharacteristic for the Lions to make that many mistakes, even though an opening game here in this atmosphere provided here by Jackson High School.
Yeah, wonderful crowd, wonderful atmosphere. Folks, we at Aycorp Sports have a huge announcement for you. It is a very exciting and will challenge a lot, but I can't tell you about it tonight. However, you will have to wait till next Thursday night's football game to find out, and we will see you here on Aycorp Sports and tell you all about it.
It's going to be big.
I can only imagine what it is. I think I know what it is. Not 100% sure because I don't want to let a cat out of the bag, so I probably don't need to know early, but yeah. I think I know what's coming, and it will be tremendously huge news.
I know what it is, and it's going to be epic. That's all I can say.
Folks, also next week, we kick off our partnership with Sykeston Public Schools called Bulldog Nation Network. Sykeston with 2 games, 1 volleyball and 1 football. On Tuesday, the Bulldogs volleyball team will be host to the Bernie Mules. On Friday night, the Bulldogs opened their home season hosting the Dexter Bearcats, who I understand right now is up 34-0 over Malden, and they have been plagued really by a lot of penalties in the early going. Look, that's a revamped Dexter team. I know the Jackson folks don't really care to hear it, but about Dexter. But let's face it, Dexter was very good last year. They went 9-0 in the regular season, ended 11-1, a record-setting season for them. They had a tremendous group up there. Had finalists for Offensive Players of the Year, Defensive Players of the Year. They were very well represented in the awards time of season. And the Bearcats had a nice one. That'll be a big chance. I've got that as a very close game. I'm still going to take Dexter by a hair, but I'm telling you, that game is going to be extremely close. But Dexter, watch out, Sykeston's coming.
Yeah, Bobby, I think one of those defensive specialists you know pretty well, I think you're going to go see maybe this weekend coming up.
Yeah, my son, I don't know if folks know or not, Nolan Alford, he had the chance to go play at Evangel this season. He's going to be playing at the defensive end spot. He is actually getting a dress as a true freshman tomorrow, so we get to leave out and drive all the way to Leavenworth, Kansas, and try to catch a football game there and get to see him in his first collegiate football game ever. So
exciting to enjoy it, my friend. My son Peyton Hodges, he's in his junior year already at Kenyon College, and we just moved him back to Ohio on Monday. They started classes yesterday, so it goes fast. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I can tell you the ability to get to the college ranks, if you're D3, you know what? You're really good. If you're D2, you're really good. NAIA, you're good. D1, you're good. I mean, to be able to have the opportunity and the chance to play at those levels, you got to have one thing, and that's enough talent to make it on the field. And congratulations to each and every player that has that chance. I can tell you, there's players on this field tonight that will have that chance at the next level this coming season.
Certainly. You can just tell by looking at them out there as we get ready. Bobby, take us to the kickoff here as we get ready for action here from the pit.
We are ready to go, and it is Cardinal Ritter set to take the ball here in the second half. There's Jackson Brown, tees it up, kicks it away, slow kick, and that is taken by Beck there. He's going to go now all the way across field, up to the middle of the field, breaks a couple of tackles, free there. Now up to the 40, hit and knocked down there at about midfield, across midfield to the 49 of the Jackson Indians.
Nice tackle there by number 17, Griffin Parsons, 5'9", 175-pound sophomore, helping to save an even bigger gain for the Lions. Looks like number 7's coming off here limping, Beck. And that could be a big injury if he's not able to return there, Bobby.
Yeah, one of their favorite guys on the return. James, excuse me, I've got to adjust in a microphone.
And the Lions will take over 1st and 10 from midfield, just inside of Jackson Indian territory.
It looks like a different quarterback here to start the second half. There's a snap, a little wide. He brought that back down. Ellis brings it up and taken down there in the middle by the Indians. Trying to get the number that is number 4 for the Indians on the tackle.
Brett Finley.
They're trying to get a number on the quarterback. I can't really tell the number folded up under the jersey there. I believe that may be number 9 for them.
I'm going to say 9. Looks like Rylan Moore, freshman.
So Moore, the freshman quarterback. He has Ellis to the side of him. He gets a snap. He's going to roll, throws that out quick. That is caught out upfield. He's got the sideline. A pass to 25, to the 20. He's going to go. Touchdown Lions. James, if you remember, we talked about this scenario. Close it to a one-score game, get the football back and score. We've got what could be a tie ball game if they can get the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that time just some good blocking there on the edge. Number 44 looks like Emmanuel Williams throwing a nice block to spring the touchdown.
I believe Bryce Claiborne on the touchdown, 6'1", 179 wide receiver. And now they will need the 2-point conversion here. If they can do that, we will have a tie game in Jackson. What an answer coming out of the half for Cardinal Ritter.
Well, the pit's getting a little quiet here. That's what you want to do if you're the Lions, kind of take them out of it.
Freshman quarterback now has a chance to tie, fumbles the snap, picks it back up. He rolls away, throws it to the end zone, and it's caught. 2-point conversion is good. We've got a tie game in Jackson.
And that's the thing about turf. It's almost like he dribbled it off and picked it up and threw it in to number 3.
That's Ryan McDavis on the catch. What a way to start the second half. James, right now this game has been everything we could want and more, and it just gets better as we open up the second.
Yeah, I tell you what, looks like Coach Vaughn's over there talking to the officials. He's got his arm around there doing some pleading. But it should be a fun one, you know, just talking off the air to Coach Corey Axon on staff here at Jackson. He said, you know, our kids are prepared. They want to compete, and this should be a fun one. And so far, it hasn't disappointed.
So Rylan Moore, number 9, the freshman QB for Cardinal Ritter, comes in and executes a great drive, 2 completions on that drive. And what more can you say about the young man now? He's come in and lit a fire under Cardinal Ritter here to start the second half.
Yeah, that young man's competing for a job. So we'll see how play develops here in the second half.
Maddox and Reagan back deep to receive for the Indians. Short kick. It's going to go to Maddox at the 16. He's got it up past the 25 now. Makes a cut and hit and taken down at the 30-yard line. So that's where Jackson will take over.
Number 20, Gavin Robinson, with the tackle for the Lions. Play coming in from the Jackson sideline.
James, we will try to get a check again here shortly for the fans back at home and other scores in the area. Here is the hand goes to Hampton. He's going to bounce that, make a guy miss, and did not. Boy, that is Felix in there again on that tackle. Very nice play by Felix, and that stops maybe for a 1-yard gain for Hampton.
Jarquez Felix.
Parsons back in the gun. He's got it. He looks, gets it out quick. That is caught by Toma.
Tackled on the play by number 12, Malik Taylor. 5'8", 162-pound senior cornerback for the Lions.
So looks like 3rd and 4 for the Indians.
Play coming in from the near sideline.
Parsons has been good tonight as he sets up here, has Hampton behind him. He's going to check the sideline, and look at their trick play, and it's Hampton up the middle and does not work. Parsons acts like he is upset with a play call and the hard snap, and he walks toward the sideline and the direct snap to Hampton, but it does not work. Cardinal Ritter stayed at home and was not fooled.
Here comes the punt team as we got some scores here, Bobby. 42-21, St. Genevieve over St. Vincent. 27-14, Valley over Monroe City. 28-6, Harrisburg over Anna Jonesboro. 7-6, Carbondale over Murfreesboro. 14-0, Cape Central over New Madrid County Central. Saxony 26-12. And Perryville 8-0 over Fredericktown.
There's a punt. It is up and away. It's a short kick, and that hits, and it's going to roll all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So a short kick turns into a nice punt. It is going to be dead at the 17, so that's where Cardinal Ritter will take over as their second possession of the second half begins here.
Ball's down by number 1, Blaine Reagan for the Jackson Indians. And here comes the big offensive lineman for the Lions.
But as they struggled moving the football and really passing, securing things, and false starts in the first half, they showed at the end of it they could run behind this offensive line, and now they're showing they can pass the ball a little bit. So a little bit more for the Indian defense to worry about. Here's a hard count. It's going to be a hand to Ellis, goes far side there, and tackle was missed. Breaks out of that. Now another. He is up past the 20 to about the 23-yard line there.
I'll tell you what, the Indian defense missed a lot of tackles here in this opening week of the 2025 season.
It looks like a pickup of 5 on the play.
Boy, 77 just looks like a man amongst the boys out there. He's
big frame.
Such a big fella.
Moore, he's in the gun. Man behind him.
3-man front for the Indians.
Here goes the hand, and it goes up the middle. Jackson stays home, covers well. No gain on the play, so that'll go to a 3rd down and probably will remain 3rd and 3 to go, 3rd and 4, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Nice play by number 99, big Keegan Bruggeman, 6'3", 215-pound junior for the Jackson Indians.
That was Robinson on the carry for Cardinal Ritter.
All right, folks, let's get those rally cows a working.
Big 3rd down here.
Let's make some noise.
3rd and 5. Freshman Moore ready for the snap. Here he goes. Out quick to number 5 there. He's got it upfield. Number 3, excuse me, and he's lost yardage. He's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line. What a play for Jackson to get out and cover.
Nice play there by number 44 for the Indians.
Ryan McDavis makes the catch and then goes negative yards.
Tackled by the team.
Tackled by the team. I like that. More in on that tackle.
Nothing like a good PA announcer to give you a good tackle by the team.
I guess next Friday night I'll be saying a host of Eagles, hopefully.
So here is Felix. He's back to punt. Felix has been a busy man tonight. Indians have a man standing at their own 41. Here's the kick. He's going to back that up to about the 35. He takes it there, gets it up, and tackled high, stays on his feet. Is Turley.
Well, cleaned up nicely there by number 21, Marshawn Ivy.
Turley was spun and couldn't get his feet back under him very well, and then he was cleaned up hard by Cardinal Ritter.
And a rude welcome there by Ivy on the defensive end. Play coming in from the near sideline for the Jackson Indians. 6:41 left to play here in the 3rd quarter from the pit.
Jackson usually an up-tempo team. If they can get started here, look for them to go quick if they make plays. Taking their time getting it in.
Four-man front for the Lions.
That's Toma in motion. Parsons comes near side and gets the inside pitch there, up and taken down at the 45. That is number 20, Grant Brown.
Nice little shovel pass on the interior. Tackled by number 55, Felix, for the Lions. Boy, nice breeze coming in here too, Bobby.
Here's the play. That's another pitch inside, goes to Hampton. He tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, does not. He's going to lose about a yard on the play.
Well, he just disappeared into the arms of big number 99, Brian Bailey.
And we've got a young man slow to get up for Cardinal Ritter right now. And he's going to go back down.
Yeah, he's...
James, I believe maybe, is there a number 0 in the books here?
Yes, that's
I believe
Stringer. Ryan Stringer, 5'9", 190-pound.
Stringer down. We're going to see if he can get up and get off before we go for a break.
When you got rosters this big, Bobby, on both teams, you got to have a number 0 just to open up some more room for some kids.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get him off, maybe a knee or an ankle. Hopefully he will be okay. We will stay live and stay with the action here as we will be back playing here in just a few.
Yeah, a lot of personnel changes coming in from the far sideline for the Lions.
3rd and 5 situation for the Jackson Indians. Little slower tempo than you're generally seeing from Jackson right here. They're having to kind of check plays and see where they want to go. They prefer the up-tempo speed game.
4-man front for the Lions.
Hampton shifted out. Snifferback stays in. He's a blocker. Here is Parsons. He looks to pass. He rolls. Pressure all over him. Rolls again. More pressure coming. He breaks free from it. Upfield, gets away, and near the first. He's going to be short by a yard. It's going to be a 4th and 1 situation for Drew Parsons.
What do you do here, Bobby?
If I'm Jackson and I feel good about it and I've ran the football, I'm going to give it to Jalen Hampton most likely.
I'm going to go hard count here and see what happens.
Official timeout.
And I think we've got another player down over there on the sideline. That is number 21 now is down. That is
Ivy.
Marshawn Ivy. Also another player near side here. That is number 11 is down also. I believe you may see cramps coming into play here in the second half.
Yeah.
That is Dayton Ross as well, kind of holding out that leg, just like that calf muscle had cramped up on him. Folks, we will take a quick 30-second break and be back to the action here on Aycorp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here, setting up a 4th and 1 for Jackson. You're probably going to see the hard count first. They do have timeouts to use if they need to.
I don't know if they've gotten a play in. There's a lot of hands coming up on the offense.
Yeah, and not a whole lot of excuse for that. They've had a ton of time to get a play called in and set. Play clock now down to 12:11, so they've still got time to get this in, and they're in a punt formation now.
Yeah, they were missing a member on that punt team is what it was.
Here it is. Snaps good, catches good. Punt is away. High kick. Very high kick. Fair catch called for. And he fumbled the football. Football's on the ground and loose. Somebody needs to pick it up. It's going to be a touchback. What a play.
See if we can get a replay there, fellas.
So now I thought once the ball was touched, it would be live and not a touchback there.
Let's take a look. It hit off this.
It hit the helmet of Jackson. That's it, yeah.
It hit number 22.
Yeah, I thought at first that may have hit the hands, but that's actually off Jackson. So that's the reason it stays with a touchback in that situation.
Yeah, Memphis Maddox.
And now we've got a flag laying on the field at the 11-yard line.
It's going to go against Jackson.
So the excitement of the football sitting there, and now the flag laying.
Well, it's gotten eerily quiet.
There's the white hat explaining the call. We are waiting the call just like everyone at home, and I guess the stadium is too. So, yeah, I think he's going to scoot him back.
Yeah, he's accepting that penalty. Usually the officials are going to give you the best choice first. And
now I'm going to wonder now if they're going to call illegal contact from Jackson on that play right there.
Yeah, our view's kind of obstructed here, but
that is a personal foul, 15-yarder. So I'm thinking that's going to be illegal contact before as he fair caught that.
Correct.
So ball lies at the 31-yard line now as Cardinal Ritter has it. Again, freshman quarterback Rylan Moore thrusts into the action here in the second half. He has led one successful drive already for the Lions for a touchdown. That's Ellis to his right. Man in motion. Here's a pitch, jet sweep coming, and it is McDavis out to the sideline, and we've got two flags in the same area. Looks to probably be a hold coming back.
It's wrapped up by number 18, Tyler Fisher again.
So a hold on the play.
And here comes the...
And I believe that will be a spot foul, so 10 yards from the spot of the 29.
Lions continue to stub their toe here as they started the first out, Bobby.
And that's going to put the ball back right around the 21-yard line.
So ball at the 21.
First and about 20.
So that's 10 yards from the line of scrimmage there, not a spot foul. So 10 yards from the line of scrimmage takes them to the 21. So takes it back to a 1st and 20 now. Really surprised. Ellis ran the ball so strong late in that first half, up the middle, really just kind of controlled that offensive line. And I'm really surprised they hadn't taken it back at him. And there's a bad one there. Yeah, Jackson's going to get caught for 5 easy yards.
Yep. I'd like to see the Lions do that more. You know, you haven't seen that much here in the early going.
The nose guard for Jackson there, he got his money's worth. If you're going to give me on the penalty, I'm going to go ahead and give my money's worth, I guess.
He did. A little two-hand shove by the big fella.
Moore takes the snap. He hands that up the middle. Good play there, and he just got wrapped. Boy, good hand from Jackson wrapping up Ellis. What looked to be a positive play went to nothing as that big right hand come out from somebody there on the defensive line of Jackson to stop him.
Yeah, number 33, Dawson Bortner in on that play. 5'11", 205-pound senior for the Jackson Indians. There's a lot of finger pointing going in on that huddle over there. I don't know. We'll see how they come out on this offensive play.
2nd and 13 to go here. Here is Moore. He gets that out quick. That is caught.
Oh!
And a fumble on the play. Ball is loose, and Jackson recovers.
Huge play. I might see a replay on that one, fellas, when you get a chance. That was a huge play by the Jackson Beef. Here we go.
Very clean catch, and he makes a football move, no doubt about it. There's a catch, football move, and it's punched out.
Number 18 again for the Jackson Indians.
He has
Tyler
had
Fisher
a play.
again. He's had an interception, numerous tackles, and a huge play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, looks to be recovered. I think that was Lucas Cox on the recovery for the Indians.
So Fisher making his bid for player of the game here from the pit.
Parsons out under center. He's going to roll out. He looks to the corner of the end zone, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yes, that's an easy call.
That is an easy pass interference in the end zone.
He's cramping now. He's cramping.
Pass is incomplete. Flag
Well, I
on
bet
play.
the Pedialyte and pickle juice is flowing over there on the far sideline. Heats.
Well, it is not what you'd call extremely hot night. So you might
No.
ask, how do you cramp? Well, you're continuously running, and also your energy and body is tightening up in plays, amped up. There's a lot more being pulled out of you than you think. And you think, well, you've had all summer to practice in this heat. It doesn't matter. It's not the same. There's a lot more breaks and pauses in practice as you're going over things, walking through it. And the cramps can certainly catch up with you. It has a couple of times here in the third on Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, I can promise you it's going on all over the country tonight with the cramps. Doesn't matter what region you're in.
And that's going to put the ball at the 11-yard line.
First and 10 from the 11. Hampton to the left of Parsons. Here is Parsons, quarterback play there, and that is big Felix there again. Jaquez Felix has been a monster on the inside for Cardinal Ritter.
He just disappeared into the arms of the double nickel there, 55, Felix.
Probably the most impressive guy on their defensive front has been Felix. He has played a really, really nice game.
Yeah, he's an absolute specimen over there on the far sideline for the Lions.
9 yards to go.
2nd and 9 now for Jackson. There's a man in motion. Here is Parsons. He's going to throw to the corner, and it is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, just kind of short arm that one there. Bobby kind of had his toes. That's going to bring out 3rd down for Coach Nesbitt's Jackson Indians.
So 3rd and 9 to go here. Passing situation likely. Parsons has been strong in the passing category tonight.
Boy, this is a big play here. They're taking their time getting it in.
So there's one-on-one coverage to the top of the screen there. Brown, he has no help out there on him, and Parsons looks near side and fumbles the football. And it's going to be recovered by Jackson, and Parsons may be down on that one. He gets back up, but he took a vicious hit in there.
Marquise Jackson coming up. A little limp there, too, for the Lions.
Parsons taking a huge hit. Jackson Indians lucky to fall back on that one. Turley to kick. There's the hold. It's down. Kick is going to be no good. And that is a defensive stand for Cardinal Ritter as they do well there, and they keep this game tied at 20.
So the turnover doesn't come back to bite the Lions. That's a big stand there for Cardinal Ritter.
Well, we asked for a great game up here, and so far we've got it tied at 20. I had this one going maybe 42-35 in a game. I thought it would be a high-scoring affair. And really here, these last couple plays, defense have stood out. We've had some big offensive plays, but defense has really come to play here this second half.
Yeah, I think they're going to have something to say here in the fourth quarter as we're getting closer here. Inside of 2.5 left to play here in the third quarter.
Moore back out the freshman. He's got Ellis beside him. There's a play, hand to Ellis. He tries to go up the middle. Gets a couple of yards there. We'll say 4 on the play maybe.
Boy, did you see the pull by Big 77, just road grader over there pulling over to the left side. That's Kevin Gilliard, the aforementioned 6'5", 325-pound junior.
Brett Finley on the tackle. Hayden Sander in there also.
40.
So back to a 2nd and 5 here. Here is Ellis again. He's going to try to get upfield. Not much on the play. We'll say a pickup of 2 on the play.
Ellis on the carry.
Try to take him to a 3rd and 3 situation.
We do have a score update. We're all tied up 14-all. Charleston Blue Jays and the Kelly Hawks. Thank you, KP.
2 yards to go.
We will be carrying Charleston here in a couple of weeks. They will take on Malden. That game, I believe, at Malden. So 3rd down here. Rally towels come out in Jackson as they need a third down stand. 3rd and 2, Robinson in the gun. I'm sorry, Moore. He gets it, hands that off to Ellis. He's upfield, first down yardage, and Moore as he breaks through to the 40-yard line now.
He's tackled up by the neck there by number 7, Brock Reagan.
Ellis has really been the man to move the chains tonight for Cardinal Ritter. He has kind of carried the load in the backfield, been their most explosive player for them so far. Ellis is a 5'7", 165 senior. Robinson checks in for him in the backfield. Moore in the gun, 3 wide to the top. He gets it out quick, little bubble screen, and that is caught back to the original line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play.
And on that tackle, number 6, Aiden Sander.
That's Keelan Mitchell on the catch there for Cardinal Ritter, but again, no gain, 2nd and 10.
Update from Scott City, 39-8. Scott City combined with Chaffee over the East Prairie Eagles.
Scott City's a team that holds a little bit of intrigue to me this year. I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this season. The thought was maybe there's going to be a little smaller up front, but you know they definitely had some athletic talent, and they're showing it tonight. Clock now probably going to take us to the end of the 3rd here. Down to 2 seconds. 1. It will. We've got a tie game here in Jackson. It's 20-20. We will be back for the 4th here on Aycorp Sports.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Welcome back. Only one score in that 3rd quarter. That was the score by Cardinal Ritter here to tie this game. And the high-powered offense of the Jackson Indians has been stifled, James.
Yeah, it's, I'll tell you what, they, just like we talked, you know, with the Lions receiving the opening kickoff, they came down, had a quick strike over on the far sideline, took it to the house, and then they recovered from a mistake, the fumble in here, deep in their own territory, to get a stop on Jackson with a missed field goal. So we have a game as the trumpet sound. Well, you heard that a lot at Dexter High School last year, didn't you?
We heard it a lot. Situation here, though, is 2nd and 10 for Cardinal Ritter. Moore in the gun. He's going to hand that to Robinson. Robinson's going to try to spread the field wide, and great job by Jackson out there. That is number 5, the original man for Jackson. That is Nolan Bartles out there making the initial contact and hit.
And also in the tackle, number 6, Aiden Sander.
I believe they said Brock Reagan maybe on that. Maybe I missed a number on the tackle as well.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a replay. We'll take a look at that.
3rd and 10 to go right here for Cardinal Ritter. Big defensive stand. Jackson Indians need to get off the field on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Yeah, they're taking their time getting the play call in. And they're winding the play clock.
Yeah, Cardinal Ritter's taking their time on that sideline. The coach wants to get it right. Coach Spain's looking at this situation. Clock now under 15 seconds. They'll break the huddle there. Now under 10, so they've got to go. See the presence of my freshman here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Just got it off. It's going to be a deep pass by Moore. He's got the arm off the fingertips and hands. McDavis just missed that one. No flags on the play that I can see.
Memphis Maddox in on the coverage for the Jackson Indians.
So Jackson gets off the field on 3rd down, 4th and 11 here. No doubt a punting situation, so Felix will be the man to kick this. What a stand by Jackson there. That was close, more wound up. And I'm going to tell you, as a freshman, that is a very, very strong arm, very accurate football, by the way. That's in a hands, you know, and if I'm a quarterback, I want that call. But what a play and what a throw by Moore right there. Here's Felix. He gets it off. Short kick, low kick. And Jackson's just going to let that bounce. That's going to go down inside the 30, inside the 25 now. And Rosedale at the 21-yard line is where they would take off. So what started out looking as a bad kick rose all the way down to the 21-yard line. Great field position if you're the Cardinal Ritter Lions. You'd love to see them starting back deep at the 21. We will see if Parsons can jumpstart his offense again. Cardinal Ritter has been very strong defensively here this second half. Felix has led the charge.
Again, taking time here on the near sideline, getting the play call in. The pace is really slowed here in the second half for both teams. Jackson offensive staff signals it in.
Empty backfield, 3 to the top. There's a man in motion now. That is a fake hand. Parsons is going to throw. He winds up, throws it long. He's got a man incomplete, intended for Blaine Ragged.
They threw in a double coverage there. Coverage on the play by number 7, Beck.
Yeah, and that's a safety read right back there. He's sitting in the middle of the field and he sees it. He goes over to help. Good coverage right there by Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, deep is the deepest. He came over the top, gave some good help.
And even the throw, you know, Reagan kind of got turned around. He had to, as he turned, he had to turn back the other way. I'm sure that throw was the wrong shoulder, but if it had been the other shoulder, I think Cardinal Ritter may have a pick. Parsons throws again out to Toma. He's got it out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Boy, nice tackle there by number 11.
I'm sorry, the 25, I believe.
Ross
To the 29-yard line.
for the Lions.
James, I'm wrong again. Ball spotted at the 29. So an 8-yard pickup on a play. 3rd and 2 situation. Here's the snap. That's going to be Parsons. Keeps it himself. He is up near the first down marker and has it. So that will move the chains for the Indians.
Big first down picked up over on the left side for Jackson. Boy, 77's limping over here, Bobby.
That's another. Jackson Indian.
Yeah, that
Great
made me
Harris.
That is a big lineman for them.
He's kind of, appears he's going to stay in.
I would say you'd have to drag him off this field at this moment in a game-tie game. Parsons, he looks, he's going to pass. He's got pressure coming. He slips away from it. Great job by Parsons. Throws it over the top, and Hampton catches it. What a catch by Jalen Hampton.
Wow, what a tackle on the play by number 0 to Ryan Stringer.
Well, the circus comes to town and impresses here in Jackson. Parsons, first of all, to get away, and then the guts to throw that ball. Here it is again. That's going to be Hampton on the run. Now up near the 40, breaks through inside the 40 to the 38-yard line as that energizes the crowd.
Nice tackle there, number 20, Gavin Robinson.
And just as tempo picks up, Cardinal Ritter has a man down on the field, and he's up on his own power. He is down earlier in the game. That is number 0. That is Ryan Stringer. He was down earlier, we saw, and he's back down again now.
Here's Scott City scored again, 46-8. 4 minutes left in the third over the East Prairie Eagles.
Yeah, probably another cramp situation for Ryan. Pops up pretty easily, so I'm going to guess that's going to be cramps. Not going to be a knee or ankle if he popped up that easily. Jackson had just picked up tempo. Now 1st and 10. Ball lies at the 38-yard line. Parsons will be in the gun. He's got Hampton to his left. 2 wide receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. That's Parsons. He'll keep it. Rose right or left, and he's down at the 32-yard line now. So he picked a nice pickup there of about 7.
Nice tackle on the right side. Number 11, Ross, for the Lions.
There's the play, goes up the middle to Hampton. He's going to try to get a couple, and he is just going to be taken down. Wrapped up in the big loving arms of number 99 for Cardinal Ritter, Bryson Bailey.
Well, that play, Jackson pulled number 63, Bryson Wessel, and he kind of didn't find anybody to hit over there. Looking for a different color jersey to lead the way.
3rd and 3. They have Lane Reagan at the top of the screen. He's your speeder. He's the one coming in tight and out of the line. They look to go more of a jumbo package here. One wide receiver down at the bottom of the screen is it. Everything else pulled in tight. Here's the play. Goes to Hampton up the middle. He's got a good run. Picks up a couple. He's going to be right at that first down marker. Very, very close on this play. And another player down right now for Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, that's number 34, Marquise Jackson. Well, that's another one.
Pointing toward the back of the leg. I'm sure something needs to be stretched out there as he's pointing to the back of the leg.
Boy, that's a helpless feeling too, Bobby. I tell you what, I used to catch him on the bus coming back. And that does not feel good.
You know, another thing Cardinal Ritter has to look at, that's number 21 out there. Actually, I believe it's cramped up. Another thing Cardinal Ritter has to look at, they're young. If you have a lot of young players on that field and you're burning a lot of minutes, that makes a difference. It puts a strain on the kids because you're so young and such a young program right there. Looks like a 4th and 1 situation for Jackson. They look to be wanting to go for this. 8:28 left here in the 4th. Fourth and a foot.
Or the Road Graders lining up here for the Indians.
Maddox deep. Here's Parsons. Parsons goes straight ahead. Looks to have it.
Well, Lions didn't even get set on that, Bobby. They were kind of walking around.
And Parsons may have seen it and said snap now. He may not have gave a count, just snap now if he saw they was out of position.
Yeah, sometimes you get set, just kind of goose the center and lunge ahead for an easy first down.
That is Maddox in the backfield. That's going to be a hand to Maddox and taken down immediately. That is number 34 flying through there for the Cardinal Ritter Lions.
That's Jackson, Marquise Jackson again. 6'3", 230.
Hampton back in the game. He's going to be beside Parsons now. 2nd and 14. 3 wide at the top. Parsons has it. He looks to pass. Wanted the screen, wasn't there. Keeps it himself, and he runs, makes a couple of guys miss. Cuts up inside of the 20-yard line. Well, what a play by Drew Parsons.
You got to love a quarterback that'll stick his nose in. The Lion defensive lineman just kind of used the old swim technique against the Jackson offensive lineman and flushed Parsons, and he put his nose and got what he could. Nice run by Parsons.
Here's the next one. That's up, and Hampton trying to get free. Can't do it. Cardinal Ritter covers well on that play.
A lot of white jerseys there for the Lions.
So now it's 4th and decision time. Looks to be about a 4th and 3 right here.
4th down. About 3 yards to go.
Looks like the offense is staying on the field. Big 4th down here.
Yeah, why not? I agree with the decision.
Parsons, your senior quarterback, he will check the sidelines. Here goes Parsons. He rolls right, throws it quick, and it's caught. Jackson will move the chains again. First down. Big completions there.
Turley with the reception. Tackle on the play by Jenkins.
James, I made that call blinded. I just listened to the student section down here, and you hear the roar, and you know it's a call play and a first down. Parsons now hands to Hampton up the middle. He gets it down to near the 5-yard line. Taken down there.
Appears Charleston just went back up on Kelly with a touchdown. I'm assuming 20-14, Charleston over Kelly.
Jackson threatening once again here in the fourth. Clock is under 6 minutes now. They are going to slow the clock and try to just punch this in slowly as they have to.
Yeah, you don't want that line offense to have.
Here it is, Hampton with the football, pushes up near the goal line, and it is down at the half-yard line.
He's going to be down right around the 1-foot line.
He's cleaned up there by number 12, Malik Taylor for the Lions. (22-14), Charleston over Kelly, 9:24 left.
Parsons under center, here it is. Hand goes to Hampton, outside, taken down for about a loss of 1 on the play.
Boy, big play there, Bobby, by number 7, Beck, making his presence known, and we've got another line down on the far sideline, cramping as the Boo Birds come out here at the pit. Inside of 5 minutes in regulation.
And another man down. We're going to stay live. They've been able to get them up pretty quick and get them going. We're going to stay with it right here. Usually I like to go off air if I see if it's much of a significant injury, but I think they're going to get a cramp rubbed out and get him back on his feet as he is. Boy, that's the one you don't want to see go down there. That is Felix.
No.
The monster he has been on the inside tonight.
So he looks good there. I suspect he'll be coming back in next play as he's got to come out for 1.
Well, this is the play that counts. 4th and 3 to go. And looks like Jackson's going to line up for Turley to kick the field goal. Snap, hold, kick. Good. And there's a flag on the play.
Wow.
Flag on the play.
We will see what the laundry is and if it affects the kick or the kickoff.
Kel Williams coming in with the call, reporting to Bobby Godwin.
Let's see what this one is.
So been something in the back.
And unless they jumped on a player's back, maybe. Unsportsmanlike against Cardinal Ritter.
I'm assuming they're going to, let's see if they want to take the points off the board and go for it, or I think they're just going to take the points, and we're going to head on into a kickoff. Yep, penalties decline.
It's declined, so Jackson goes up 23-20 now. 4:32 left in the fourth.
Indians 23, Lions 20. How about them Indians?
Well, James, we couldn't ask for a better one here on Aycorp Sports to start the season. 23-20 here in the fourth. I can only imagine what the viewers are at home watching this, sitting on the edge of your seat for a great start to the 2025 high school season.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you, though, Bobby. I fear it'd be higher scoring, but with the penalties and the cramps here from week 1, these are both quality programs run by quality coaching staffs, and they're going to iron that stuff out.
Well, and Jackson certainly looked to be moving that direction, that high-scoring game. First half, they had it there. Offense started a little bit in the second half. I mean, they've only scored 3 points here in the second half. Cardinal Ritter come out with a big explosive play, and then has kind of struggled out of the gate, too. We had some fumbles mixed in there. Just really kind of slowed the pace of this game down in the second half. I would think much by the design of Cardinal Ritter, because Jackson was moving the tempo. They liked that. And Cardinal Ritter really kind of controlled the tempo of the game, I feel like, this second half.
Oh, for sure. All right, they're going to assess this penalty on the kickoff here. Bobby, and that's going to move up. The kick is going to take place in line territory at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, at a two-score game, they were kicking it deep. Elsewise, they'd kicked it short. I think Jackson kicks it deep here. Sets up, new football in. And they will tee this at the Cardinal Ritter 45-yard line.
Yeah, those kickers got their own balls, special footballs they use. They usually like those old fatter footballs. That looks like a new one, but he's teed it up right. Let's see how he kicks it.
Ellis has his feet and his goal line. That is a kick toward the corner of the end zone. It is going to stay in bounds. Ellis picks it up, tries to get upfield now, past the 20. He's got room to run to the 40, up, down there, and flipped over at the 40-yard line. Ellis, a great return on what was a tough ball to pick up and actually return there, James.
Bobby, that was a perfectly placed kick. He did, the Indian kicker did exactly what he was coached to do. I don't know if somebody got out of their lane there in the coverage, but this line team's explosive, so they will start inside of 4:30 in good field position.
Surprise move. We have not seen Manick since the first half. He is a quarterback that stands at the 35-yard line. Ellis behind him. Here's Ellis with the football. Goes up the middle and is stacked up there for no gain. Well, we'll call it two. I'm sorry, 2-yard gain.
He's helped cleaned up by number 14, Cameron Caldwell.
Little surprised on that move, switching out quarterbacks there.
We've got a running clock down in Scott City, 49-8 over the Eagles.
Manick now stands at his 38, has Ellis beside him. Stacked receivers at both the top and bottom of the screen. Outside of Lucas. He's got it upfield, breaks a tackle, now breaks another tackle inside the Indian 40-yard line down at the 38.
Elijah Lucas, flag on the play.
And we've got a flag out here.
We got
holding against Cardinal Ritter at the worst time they could do that.
Yep. Stubbed their toe again.
What a big penalty with 3:43 left in this ball game.
And if the Lions don't come back and win this one, they got nobody to blame but themselves. Had tons of opportunities.
And you're marching, and only the 3-point lead left in that game for Jackson. You know, a touchdown, you go up, and then the pressure's on Jackson.
And bring up second down.
Puts them back in a 2nd and 11 situation. What should have been a big first down game.
Boy, it's getting loud here at the pit now, Bobby.
Manick has Ellis behind him. Here's the hand, goes to Ellis far side, trying to get upfield. One missed tackle, and they're going to take him down there. Gain of 2 on the play. Great defensive stand by the Indians.
Boy, nice block there by 77, big Kevin Gilliard over on the right side.
Well, when you look in the stats book, one of the most important stats you always see is getting off field on 3rd down. Big situation for Jackson to try to do that here.
We're coming up on 3 minutes.
Yeah, clock down under 3 minutes now. 3rd and 9. That is Manick, and he has, looks like Robinson to his side. Here it is. He'll look to pass. He looks. He's going to go deep over the middle of the field, and that is going to be incomplete. In and out of the hands of the defender for Jackson there. Broken up on the play.
Boy, he almost picked that one. Number 7, Brock Reagan.
No laundry on the play, and it is 4th down.
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 8, Elijah Lucas.
I am wondering here. I don't see Felix right now out on the field to punt.
No, they're going for it right here.
No, that is Felix out there.
Yep, there he is. He's dropping back.
Maybe a little surprise right there. They feel like they've got enough timeouts, I guess, to stop them. That's what they're going to go for.
Don't rule
out the ball deep and timeouts to get the ball back.
Would they pull a fake here?
Just got it off. That is going to be taken there, so Jackson will take the fair catch. Turley takes that at the 32-yard line, 31. So Jackson football, 2:39 left, so now timeouts will become the issue for the Lions. They've got to get stops and timeouts. Can't really blame them there, James. I think, you know, it is a 4th and 9 situation. You've got to get a first down, and you struggle to get them tonight on a consistent basis. They've got timeouts in their pockets. Not a bad idea to punt this ball. Try to pin them deep and get a turnover.
Yeah, they did the right thing. I agree with the decision. Let's see how Jackson comes out and attacks.
Here comes Hampton in motion. That's going to be Parsons, the quarterback keeper, cuts it inside. Nice move by Parsons. Up and first down. So that will move the chains. Jackson now wants to see first downs and the clock tick. And what was a blowout last year, Cardinal Ritter took it to Jackson 44-6. And it is now Jackson trying to squeeze out the clock and get to a 23-20 win. Looks like we may have a flag on this play.
Bobby Godwin with the call.
Or Ben. Bobby's in basketball. We're going to let Bobby have the season off until we get to basketball season.
Ben Godwin.
That's a 5-yard penalty, sideline warning.
At least I was in the right family.
There we go. So 1st and 5 now. Sideline warning against Cardinal Ritter was a call. Oh, when you need stops and timeouts used, that's not a penalty you need there in this situation. Clock will probably tick down right at the 2-minute mark when this ball is snapped. There it is, 2:03 snapped. Hampton up the middle. Hampton pushes forward across the 50, close to a first down there. A pickup of 4.
We're going to start hearing some timeouts.
There is the first timeout by Coach Spain.
He's tackled on the play by number 50, Khalil Bell.
Coach Spain knows the game is right here. I mean, he's got to make the timeouts because, I mean, clock now at 2 minutes or less. If he doesn't start using them now, he's not ever going to get to use them. Folks, again, a reminder, we've got action coming to you next week. Volleyball Wednesday, football Friday. Volleyball rather comes to you live from Advance High School. They take on Saxony Lutheran there. The football comes to you live from Hawk Stadium there, Semo. So another first. I've never done a game at the pit. Never got to do a game at the campus there at Semo. So 2 firsts to start out the year for me. We will have the first televised game of the year for Aycorp ever of Saxony Lutheran football.
Yeah, that's going to be a Thursday night game that we're going to be doing. I have played on that field back in the early to mid-'90s for the John Mumford's Southeast Missouri State University Semo Indians. But I've never called a football game, so that's going to be a fun time. And then I'll be back on the PA for the new facility at East Prairie as they take on the home opener at New Madrid County Central.
Yeah, beautiful facility there they've got at East Prairie. You got the new turf field this year. Exciting times for those guys.
Oh, it's something to be proud of for sure.
Crothersville 20-19 over St. Pius right now. There's the play for Jackson. They're stood up, lost on the play, so here comes another timeout.
That's 55. That's your boy Felix in on that one.
Again, folks, another big announcement coming from Aycorp, but it's all next week is when that happens, right here on Aycorp Sports. Huge announcement next Thursday night's football game. You do not want to miss that one. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I feel like I've got a great feeling about it.
I wish I could say I'm 90-something% sure that I know.
I think people are going to be excited about this one. If it's what I'm thinking it is, they will be extremely excited about the news coming to them from Aycorp Sports. One you will want to tune into and do not miss next Thursday night during that football broadcast.
It's going to be big.
Situation here, though, Jackson leads this one 23-20, minute 48 left, and now it is a third down situation, so about a third and a long three is what we will call this. So no doubt Cardinal Ritter needs this third down stand right here. They've got one timeout left to use if they make the stand.
Final from Scott City, 49-8 over East Prairie.
A first down from Jackson would seal it. They would not be able to stop the clock from running out from there. Here's the game for Cardinal Ritter. Got to have a stop. Parsons, quarterback, he's got it. He's going to bring it near side, runs it upfield. He's got the first down and a flag.
We have a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
That's about where you'll probably see a holding, I would suspect.
So new life for Cardinal Ritter right here on that flag.
Yeah, he's talking to the Jackson side.
And it's a hold.
Yeah, that's where you're going to see the holding. Here's the replay. Let's see if we can see. I mean, everything's just so tight in there, you just can't. But
so a minute 44, that gives Cardinal Ritter something to work with. Like I said, they've got one timeout left. If they make the stop here on third down, they will surely use that and then try to put something together here late in this fourth.
We've got personnel changes over on the far sideline for the Lions as 99 goes out. Brian Bailey. Jackson taking their time getting the play call.
Ball sits at the 40-yard line of Jackson's. That's Parsons in the backfield alone. He brings Hampton now in motion. Parsons has it, goes up the middle of the field. He is hit and stopped at the 45, 44-yard line of Jackson's. Timeout there by Cardinal Ritter, so that stops the clock. 1:32 to play, and the clock's still running. I thought I heard a whistle to stop it, and now we're down to 1:29, so 3 seconds off the clock there. Well, you won't have time for much. They have struggled passing the football. Both quarterbacks are showing they've got the arm to pass it. They've just struggled really getting the air game going right now. So the punt, they've got to hope they get something they can handle, but Jackson has had a lot of airtime under their punch, James. So I don't know that, you're going to get the greatest return right there because you've got time to cover on that. So, they've got to hope for a good punt return and then work with an offense.
Well, we got the Chili Peppers trying to fire them up here. And just the atmosphere here at the pit, Bobby, it's been second to none. Beautiful facility here, Class 6 school. And here we go. We're back to action.
So that will be Brown to punt it away. And looking back, trying to find that it is. Trying to see if that is Ellis back. I can't catch the number on the return man for Cardinal Ritter. He stands at his own 10-yard line.
Spread punt for the Indians.
There it is. Short kick. They'll have to come up. They're going to let it bounce, and it takes a bad bounce for Jackson.
Oh, they better get away.
Bad bounce, and that goes up to the 37-yard line. So everything that could go in Cardinal Ritter's favor did right there.
Yeah, and with the team explosive as Cardinal Ritter Lions, I'll tell you what, they could break one. So let's see how the Jackson Indian defense answers here.
Well, which quarterback is about to run out on the field?
Yeah, I was kind of looking for that too. Well, you see the white towels are waving here at the pit from both sides.
Manic, or is it going to be Moore? It is going to be Manic. Ellis will be beside him. That is going to be, I believe, number 3. That is McDavis at the bottom of the screen, a wide receiver.
3-man front for Coach Ryan Nesbitt's Jackson Indians.
Here it is. Manic looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked.
Big
Bad
play
time
there.
for a sack there. He's got to know to throw that football away.
And look who is there, Johnny, on the spot, number 38, Zayden Johnson. 5'10", 225-pound junior for the Jackson Indians.
Ball inside the 35 now, clock under a minute. And new quarterback in, they changed Moore in. He said it's complete out to Lucas. Broken tackle and out of bounds. Looks it, he is just short of the first down.
Yeah, another missed tackle out there in the flats by Jackson. A lot of missed tackles, but it is early here in Southeast Missouri, week 1.
Lucas able to get out of bounds on the catch. So now 3rd and 1, 46 seconds in the game.
Personnel changes as 52 and 4 go off for the Cardinal Ritter Lions. Now they're going to huddle up.
Here they come. Moore, the quarterback in. Robinson beside him. That is Lucas at the top of the screen, the wide out.
3-man front for Jackson.
Here's Moore. He's going to look. He steps up. Nowhere to go with it, and he's going to take a sack.
Wow.
The second sack of the series, and right now Cardinal Ritter has got to hurry.
That's number 33, Dawson Bortner, 5'11", 205 pounds.
4th down. Here is the football game on 4th down.
23 seconds.
Moore, the quarterback. Here's the snap. He's going to wind up and look to try to get this out of his hands. Pressure coming from Jackson. He spins away again. Moore cuts it upfield, and he's going to be taken down. That is your ball game. The Jackson Indians will win it here at the pit.
Dawson Bortner again, Bobby. Cleaning it up. The senior getting it done.
There is a flag, so unless it's going to be a first down for Cardinal Ritter, this one will go final on a knee. Personal foul. Who's it against?
Offsetting.
Offsetting, so that is going to take it back to nothing there. 3 big plays by the Jackson defense here. They have made some tremendous stands on defense right there to end this game. It's going to take it down to that 23-20 mark. And the players fire up the crowd here in Jackson. What a night here at the pit. Fun football all the way around. I'm going to tell you, James, I think Cardinal Ritter has a nice quarterback in the makings. And the freshman, Rylan Moore there, he showed some good plays. He's got a great arm right now, good speed. And as that young man matures and becomes a quarterback, I think they will have a good one on their hands for the future.
Yeah, I mean, just taking shots downfield, Bobby. I mean, he's laying it out there for his receivers to run underneath. Just very impressive for a freshman to get out here. You know, this kid was in junior high a few months ago, and he's out here taking shots at the pit. So a bright future for the Cardinal Ritter Lions.
Yeah, Drew Parsons, the man of the night. He had a big night in the air, on the ground. Not to be outdone, Jalen Hampton had a very good night, but Drew Parsons just stole the show. Very good with the arm tonight, the legs. He made plays when he needed to. Stayed under control and poise all night long with the football. And he is going to take one knee and lead his Jackson Indians to a victory here. He's under center.
Yeah, Parsons just...
Here it is, snap, knee, and victory.
That's it. Very impressive when he's flushed out of the pocket. He lowers his shoulder and gets all he can. And look at the Jackson Indians as they celebrate here in week 1 from the pit.
Well, a lot of people doubted Jackson after the mauling they took last year at 44-6, whether they could win this game. I thought it would be a close one. It was a close one. Jackson shows they are a team to beat right now. Tremendous victory coming out of here tonight. Well-played game. They are back in action next week in a very, very tough game against a Louisville Ballard team. I believe Louisville Ballard made a state run last year, if not a state title, but I know they were a very strong team in the finals there. But that's going to be a tough matchup for them next week as they go on the road.
Yeah, I've been trying to get reports on them. My brother, Andrew Hodges, lives in Louisville, Kentucky, and he tries to keep me up on that. But, you know, every week, as we talked about before, is a challenge, you know, for the Jackson Indians. They got Edwardsville, all kinds. It's just every week.
Coach Ryan Nesbitt started the year last year rough. He starts the year in excitement this year on his home turf. taking the win tonight, and just a tremendous victory for him. He had a great game plan tonight. He played it to perfection. The second half was slower, I'd say, than he liked. I think they want to go a little faster there. Cardinal Ritter was able to slow that game. And but really, his offense still kept it going, and his defense made plays. And, they kept pressure on Cardinal Ritter. The penalties caught up with Cardinal Ritter, too. I mean, that was one thing that they struggled with all night long. They just couldn't keep themselves out of trouble.
Yeah, I think the start that they got off to, Bobby, in the first half, especially early in the first quarter, with all the penalties, the majority took place on offense. And, back in my football coaching days, we call it shooting yourself in the foot, stubbing your toe, whatever. When they go back and look at the film this weekend and get their game plan in, they're going to have a lot to correct. We do have Labor Day weekend coming up, so these teams will have plenty of meetings and stuff. And
again, Monday, don't forget, Jackson, folks, you will be talked about. This game will be talked about in the podcast. Drew and Dave, they hit Monday. That drops at 7 a.m., I believe is when that drops every Monday morning. You can catch that on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and the Semo Sports Zone YouTube channel. Also coming up this week, volleyball from Advance on Wednesday. That is the Advance Hornets and the Crusaders of Saxony Lutheran. And then, again, Saxony's football team in action on Thursday night right here on Aycorp Sports. That is the Saxony Lutheran football team, Crusaders. They'll take on the Donovan Dons.
Yes.
Also, the Sykeston Bulldog Nation, that cooperative deal with Aycorp Sports kicks off Friday this week, also with volleyball, and then Friday night they've got the Dexter Bearcats coming to town. So 2 broadcasts on that channel as well, and big broadcast here tonight. Can't say enough. Our crew, our cameramen, our producers, man, what a job they did tonight, guys. We thank you very much. From our partner, James Hodges, from myself, Bobby Alford, good night from the pit in Jackson.
Take care, folks.